Yo, where everybody at? Pull up. I'm not gonna be here for long. Later, what up? Yeah, what up? You know what up? Pull up, pull up. I'm bored, man. Help me. What y'all doing? I can't play no music, man, because YouTube is mad at me. They're giving me copyright warnings on my last three videos. Be safe, what up? Y'all can pull up if y'all want, man.
Yo,
Yeah, it's good, bro. Salute.
what's really?
Shit, man. I'm in the crib, bored today.
No doubt, no doubt.
Body
Yeah,
is live.
I was just talking to my little man, well, not my little man, my oldest son. He put me onto some Discord shit. I'm starting to use that shit too, bro, for the lives. I
Oh,
gotta
you can do
figure out how
lives
to,
on that too? Angel,
yeah,
what
but
up, man?
I
Barbara
gotta
Hart,
figure
what up?
out I gotta figure out how to connect it to the YouTube though, so that when I go live on there, it'll go live here. I think you can do that. I'm not sure if you can, but I think you can.
I'm not too sure about that. I heard about Discord though. I think the kids be on that, like they do the gaming live.
Right. It's definitely more of a gaming type of platform, but it's really whatever type of platform too. It's like you can go live and talk about whatever. Same
Or
shit.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just, messing around and shit. I figured I'd pop up, show you some love, bro. Say what up to you, bro.
Yeah, I scheduled it and I was waiting to see if people joined. I was surprised everybody pulled up in the chat. I was about
Or
to end it.
yeah, nah. Salute to the chat. Who
Or
that?
everybody.
Who we got? B. Say, Michael Bruno, Ariel, Miss Barb, all of y'all. Salute, man. Good to
Get
see
the
you
pull
all,
up.
man.
Normally the chat be dead, and
Peace.
I looked at the comments. I said, "Oh wow, pull up."
Or Angel, all of y'all, man. Good to see you all,
Peace
man.
to
Hope all is
everybody.
well with you and yours, man. Salute. Yeah, pull up, man. I'm not gonna be here too long anyway, cause I gotta go handle something real quick. But I just came through to say what up, bro. Hopefully you stay live for a couple more minutes. So
Yeah, a few people
I'm done.
pull up
When I'm
and
done
say,
doing what I'm doing, then I'll pop back in. You already know I ain't doing shit right now.
can't play music no more. YouTube gave me the last three videos copyright strike. Or not the strikes, they gave me the warning.
Oh, they gave me the warning, like nigga, do it again. You get the
Or
bow
I
bow.
said, like, damn.
You get the bow bow.
Or normally I erased the video after that. I just left them, two of them. I said, I'm leaving them. Fuck it.
No word, no doubt, no doubt.
Oh man, it's hot as hell out here.
And Bruno, 420, you heard?
Yeah,
Salute,
go
bro.
back to the comments. Bruno, pull up, man.
And what up,
Yeah,
man?
y'all good here, man. Take over.
Yeah, salute. Y'all be back in a few though. If you still here, bro, you already know. I'm pulling
I'll
up.
be here for I'll be here for a while.
I bet. Salute to the chat, man. I'll see y'all soon. Salute. Love is love.
And Bruno, yo, everybody in the chat, you know y'all good to pull up, man. I don't really got much to talk about. I was just bored, figured I'd start a live. Nobody else is live, man. Pull up here. Not I'm gonna fuck around and end it. But I appreciate y'all for pulling up though. I can't play no music. You keep giving me them little warnings. I got nothing to play for y'all. So y'all pull up. I don't know what to do. That's a fact, bro. I gotta look into that. So some watch hours. Can't play nothing else. Mitchell, what up? I'm sorry. Sometimes we gotta do it. BC in the building. What up? What up?
Sitting outside, doing nothing. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm bored. I just finished smoking. It's raining out here.
It rained like an hour ago, but now it's clear skies. But it's nice now, like 75, not
Yeah,
not
cooled
not
off after the
not
rain.
not 90 anymore. Beautiful night.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So yeah, I just see nobody's coming up. I don't know what. Everyone's shy tonight. Whatever. I just thought I'd say hello, see what's
Yeah,
up.
I appreciate you for pulling up. I don't know why everybody being shy for. Nobody's live. Give you a place to chill at. I just want something to listen to. It's quiet in my crib.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get in trouble up here, man.
I spent the whole night working on my truck tonight, so doing all like the service and changing all the fluids and shit. Takes me like 3 hours.
Like a little tune-up. Oh, yeah, I met you in the back.
Like
What
a
up? What
tune-up.
up?
Mitchell, what's
What's
up,
going
man?
on?
Hey Mitchell, what's up, man?
What's
Oh,
happening?
you also got
So, how'd
Lean
you
too.
place the other night in the sailboat?
Let's say that again, Mitchell.
What was your position the other night?
I
Sa-
I never found out. I never asked, and sometimes if I don't ask, he won't tell me. I'll find out next week. But
Okay.
takes an hour after we're all done and everybody goes back to the
20.
it. Anyway, Mitchell, this handicap system, they have to figure out. Even though we might finish 7 minutes ahead of someone, they may have a better time with the handicap system. So,
Right. I got you.
but we're always like 2, 3, or 4 out of 30. So we always are really good. And this year we only got first one time, and that's because the number one boat kind of fucked up. And sometimes when you raise the sails, they get twisted or something.
Yep.
something goes wrong, and then you
It
lose.
happens out on the boat every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Hello there, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
Brandon.
Brandon.
Hey, Money. What's happening?
My sub count's now even my sub count's
Mitchell,
growing.
what up? What up?
Say that again, Brandon.
My sub count is now going. My channel's blowing up now.
I don't get it.
What's your number? What's your number, Brandon? What are you saying?
3308.
Oh, you lost subs?
Yeah, did you lose subs or you're still growing? I thought it was
Still
higher
growing.
before. That's good.
Money 420.
What up, Brandon?
A lot of people say
You can't have the best streams if you don't have the best Wi-Fi. Fix yourself. Come back.
what if you had a stream with me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day.
Money, it's Mitchell. You got an
What up,
electric
man?
bike? You got an electric bike?
Oh yeah, I do. The
So
electric one right now, I'm trying to buy a new battery.
you don't need a registration in New York City?
The gas ones, for sure, I know you do. I don't think the electric ones though.
It is getting kind of late for me. It's 11:35 here.
I read New York City PD took 41,000 mopeds, and I saw a picture of them crushing them, some of them with a bulldozer, just crushing them.
I was dying to
Yeah,
hear about this, Mitchell. I was very curious.
You know, I saw it
It's getting
online.
late
I
for
was
me.
like,
It's getting
wow.
late for me.
Yeah, that's
Go
why
ahead.
I'm scared to ride it. I got a gas one. I be scared to ride that shit because the cops already took 2 from me. I was never able to get back.
I've seen them the way they corner people and use those gates to throw them out in front of you.
Yeah, to like close the street down and grab you up.
Yeah, they gate you up in a half a second, and you go down on the bike because you have no choice.
Wait a
That's
minute,
why
Mitchell. Are you saying it's because it's a moped or a scooter, or because they're on the sidewalk, or why are they confiscating?
Most of the crime is
Yeah.
happening in New York City is on a moped now.
Yeah, I heard that. 'Cause they are easy getaways. People jump on the sidewalks, go up the one ways. You can fit where a car can't fit.
Fuck yeah, just like Rambo. You ever see Rambo First Blood on a bike? You can go anywhere.
Or pretty much. I've done it before. They chased me, and it's kind of scary because I don't want them to hit me off the bike. I've seen them do it to people before, where they just crash the back of the bike.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of scared of that shit. I don't want to ride and run. I don't want them to hit me. You got Bruno in the back.
Okay, but anyway, Mitchell. So
I'm back.
they because of this scenario, now they say it's illegal to. Why are they confiscating, or what do you mean? I mean, I'm just trying to understand.
Well, I'm not there, and I just read an article about it.
Yeah.
But I know crime went up 200% on mopeds.
Right.
I heard them say that from New York City chief a month ago, 2 months ago. So then I saw yesterday 41,000 mopeds taken. And I see a picture of a bulldozer running a dozen, 2 dozen over.
Yeah, I seen that video. That got me mad. My 2 bikes are definitely in there.
That's why I was gonna say to you, be careful because they're definitely grabbing up bikes. You know, somehow they're grabbing them, and you know that you can pull up to wherever they eat lunch. The cops, I'm sure, do it all the time, and start checking. Like I saw today, they start checking VIN numbers and shit because the mopeds are exposed.
Most of them get stolen too, so they try to run the VIN number to see if it come back stolen.
That too is a big one. Stolen
I had one get stolen
registration.
outside my crib. I bought it and I had it maybe a couple months. I went inside. It had an alarm, but no chain. went inside for maybe like 15 minutes. I came outside. They didn't take pieces. They took the whole bite. I don't know how, but that shit had me sick.
Can you guys see
I
me?
went
Can
out
you
and
guys?
bought another one and
Hey,
cleaned it up
Michael,
real good.
what's
Oh, okay.
happening?
I don't know if you guys even knew I was here.
I
What's
see
up,
you on the
guys?
TV when I look up. Yeah, what's
Oh,
going
okay,
on, boss?
okay.
Hey, Bruno.
Hey, what's up? 420. Nice to see you. B-Say, always
What
a
up, man?
pleasure. Mitchell, you already know. Hey, I wanted to say I don't know much about the story, but I did see the video of the question. Is it because they're maybe non-licensed or insured or registered, or what's going on?
It's supposedly the non-registered ones.
Non-registered.
Yeah,
But are they committing crimes on these mopeds? Is that what's going on?
that too. Definitely that too.
Because I heard something about that. Yeah.
But yeah, I was shocked to see how many they grabbed and what
I
they
mean,
did.
we have a subway system. We have buses. So, I mean, and there's public assistance if they're trying to, get jobs and everything. Look, I don't begrudge anybody trying to get a better life and work. I get that. But, I mean, what's with all the fucking mopeds? We got a moped gang? What the fuck's happening? And,
But hey, money, like a scooter, like in Michigan, I don't know the laws over there, but we have all these laws where in Michigan, even a bicycle, number one, you have to have a front light and a rear light. Now, if you're riding at night, but
Yeah,
you
gotta have a signal, rear light, tail light.
also technically have to have a sticker, and then you're technically not allowed to ride on a sidewalk. People do it all day, every day, every morning to fucking school.
Supposed to ride on the sidewalk. You're supposed to follow all the traffic laws.
No, but listen. The problem is that everyone does it all day, every day, everywhere you go. I don't care. Kids going to school, they don't bother them, but they save this law for any time they want to nail you because you're supposed to be in the street. Can you imagine 300 kids in the morning riding in the street? It doesn't make sense, these laws.
It's called China. It's called Vietnam. That's what they do.
Yeah. All day.
You ever go to... I've never been to Vietnam, but I knew somebody that lived in Vietnam. And that's what they do. It's like a fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare. But they're all like on bicycles and scooters and cars. It's like, I don't know how they don't all kill each other, but they all figure it out. It's fucking crazy.
Hey, speaking of mopeds, some of you have seen my moped. I got a 1978 old school moped, right? And I bought it in Wisconsin, and I brought it to Michigan. And after so many years, I got it going, and then I went to go register it in Michigan, right? And so in Wisconsin, even a moped has a title. Right. Well, in Michigan, they don't have a title.
It's got a VIN.
So I brought the title in to register it, and they took my title. And I said, well, can you have a copy? That's my, or I have a copy. That's my title. They said, no, you don't have a title in Michigan. And I said, why can't I have a copy? And they said, this is at the Secretary of State, like the DMV. And they said, no, because then that shows that you own it. And I said, well, yeah, I do own it. And they said, no, you register it. It's just weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. So I had to forfeit my title, and I'm all legal. They gave me a registration sticker, but now I don't have a title.
That sucks. I would have been tight.
I don't. Well, maybe it's no big deal, I guess, but I thought it was very strange. But like a moped here, it's $15 for a 3-year sticker. $5 a year. It's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, but they like their money. They love their money. They gotta have it.
Well, and it keeps you connected, right? It keeps you in the system and whatever.
Yo, is Chris Cab in the house?
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, it's me. What's up? How y'all
What's
doing?
up, Chris?
Chris,
What's up,
hey,
bro?
what's up, man?
I'm chilling. How y'all doing?
Good. Good
Chilling.
to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see you guys.
I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. I'm here high, bored as hell today. Losing my mind.
Wow, what's up? Why you losing your mind, 420?
Nah, I'm not losing my mind, but I'm just bored. Nobody's around today, so I'm just sitting in the crib smoking.
We'll help you out. We'll help
At
I
you.
least
lost
open
my
up a
mind.
panel. I could talk to people, listen to people chill for a while.
I lost
Yeah.
my mind years ago. I kept looking in the lost and found, found it. I said, fuck it. And so I just kept it moving. You know what I mean? They're not friendly, my peeps.
You
Lost my
heard.
mind a long time ago. I never
I'm just
found
fucking
it.
around.
You heard.
Money, you ain't bored. You ain't bored anymore, right?
Nah, I'm chilling now. There's nobody
Yeah.
to talk to in my crib. My crib is dead silent. I'm sitting there watching TV. I said, yo, I want a panel to go on. Nobody was live. I said, I'm gonna open one. So hopefully everybody pull up.
For sure.
So I heard some other weird shit that the Venezuelans are in the shelters in New York City, and they check your bags, but they don't check your food when it comes with the magnetometer. So that's how they smuggle in weapons and guns. So
Oh
they
yeah, the
take
shelters was getting hammers in there.
yeah. So I'm like, man, they got problems if that's really happening. That gangs are getting weapons inside the shelters now, inside New York City. And
Under the Domino's pizza, right?
yeah, in the food. So it's slipping in. They figured a way to get it in, and now they're running the gang shit in hotels for free.
Mitchell, where did you see this news story? Not saying it's not true. I'm just like, where did you see this?
I have no idea right now, but I did catch it.
So be careful of fake news, though. Be careful of the fake news.
And I don't think it was fake. It's too real. Also, that they were showing me the Roosevelt Hotel, big time when I in the picture in my mind where it was happening too. I'm pretty sure.
Is that Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a real. It looked like a real. I was watching a real story. Unfortunately, yeah. It all sounded good. What can I say?
Yeah, no, I know. I hear you. It's yeah. I mean, it's a whole heated topic, with the whole. It goes, you blah 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 blah. Kamala Harris is the border czar. I mean, like, please give me a break. You know what I mean? Come on. Even Chris, you gotta admit, she totally is a failure with that, right? I mean, come on.
What do you mean? How is she the border czar? What are you talking about?
That was her job. That was her main job. Joe Biden gave her that job. She wants to deny she got the job now. Yeah, you've heard that, right, Mitchell? That it wasn't her job, but it was her job. She was the job she was given, and she was an ultimate failure at that job.
Mm.
I mean, right or wrong.
So what has Trump failed at?
Can you name one accomplishment that Kamala Harris has done?
She didn't get arrested. She ain't grabbed no woman by the pussy or men by the dick.
Oh God, Chris, I love you, Chris. It's a stupid comment. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay. I know you're not gonna do it. I'm just saying,
Be safe.
She didn't steal any documents.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I mean.
Stealing documents.
I was just watching something on the internet, and somebody triggered me, and I said, did I just hear that right? That Reverend Jesse Jackson was financed by Donald Trump. So I Googled it, and Reverend Jesse Jackson is thanking Donald Trump in 1999 for helping him get financing twice for his campaigns. And he just worked. He's like, Donald Trump, you're the greatest, and it's online. It's ridiculous what has happened, but I just wanted to throw that in because I just saw it, and it's just too real.
Trump was a big Democrat always before.
That is true.
Well, they call him a racist now, even, which is crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Trump is definitely not a racist. It's not true. I don't believe it. And I wish my memory wasn't failing me as much, but I believe he actually received an award with Muhammad Ali and what's the woman, the back of the stood her ground on the bus. What was her name? The black woman. You know her name. The back of the bus. They told her to get to the back of the bus. What's her name?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. I believe he received an award with Rosa Parks and Muhammad Ali one time. But listen, I don't believe he's a racist. I just don't believe it. And there's too many people that know him that say it's not true. It's all a scam, guys. It's all a scam. It's all, the National Enquirer and fucking TMZ and all the bullshit. It's not true. It's just not true. I
don't think he's any more racist than maybe any of us are. I mean, how can you say or sexist? Yeah, he could be sexist too. Grab her by the pussy, whatever.
That story is taken out of context as well.
Well, but he did, and I'll tell you this:
come on,
at that when he said that at that time,
Russia, right?
I was really offended that he said that. I used it against people.
Look into the story, and you got to say you're an intelligent guy. Look into the story. It was banter behind the scenes, and you're not even getting the whole sentence of the story.
Bruno, I am, because he's talking like I would at a bar or something, not on stage, but like, I don't know. He just came off his tongue. I don't know.
Where do you think it happened, the conversation?
It's just normal conversation between real people. I don't know.
No, but where do you think he said it? Where was he when it happened?
It was during a press conference.
No.
Yes?
No.
I think it might have been on a bus.
I remember it. Maybe okay, but I remember
it was on a bus, but I'm not sure. But it wasn't public. It was like on a bus or something. It wasn't like a public place.
I think it was pretty public, if I remember. I don't know.
We don't know, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't on mic. He was getting hot mic'd by one person somehow. It wasn't public.
I believe the conversation took place with him, and I'm not looking it up online or anything because I just don't have the fucking time to do that. But I think he was having a conversation with, I think the guy's name was Billy Bush, a relative of George Bush, and he was the guy. Billy Bush is a news guy, but and it was off mic. If it was recorded, I might have been. I just don't remember. And I haven't looked up the story in a million years, but it was really like just banter between people, and you're not getting the whole sentence. You're not what happened. But listen, if we hot mic Joe Biden, the guy Joe Biden is actually a racist. If you're talking about racism, that guy's a racist. My opinion. I just think the racist thing it's the race card bullshit. It gets thrown around too fucking much. And I don't think Trump is a racist. I honestly don't.
I wish we could all start to agree on that maybe Trump or Kamala isn't even the answer. That's what I'm saying. Like when I hear about Trump glorifying qualified immunity for police, I can't stand it.
Okay,
I
well,
can't
I'm a Trump
stand.
guy, and qualified immunity, I actually do not agree with, and I agree with you on that, Pete. I don't.
I know, but
And I agree with you 100% on that. There was actually, and I'm a Trump guy, I tell you, and I could, without getting, he made, there's so many aspects to this, but Kamala's a disaster, number one. But when Trump was, he did an interview with some fucking half-wit, terrible fucking commentator, interview. She was the worst, but he does the interview. And Mitchell, I'm sure you know what I'm
Which
talking about.
interview are you talking about, Michael?
Okay, the most recent one, Chris. I forget the name of the
Oh,
channel.
the one where he went to go.
She was a
got
half-hour.
interviewed by the three black reporters.
I guess there was, yeah, they're sitting on chairs and couch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was a dickhead. Shit.
Yeah, I believe it was a black woman interviewing him.
It was three of them.
Oh, three. Okay.
They wasn't throwing him any softball questions and shit. You know, they
But
were.
she
You know.
started off the interview.
What do you mean? How did she start it? How did she start it off?
The first question was totally rude and disrespectful.
How was it rude and disrespectful? They were coming with facts.
I mean, I could, you know.
It's not Hannity and shit. You know, they're not throwing bullshit. You know, to try to. Oh, how was your day, Mr. President? Oh, how was your ear? They don't. You know, what the fuck?
Well, as far as I know, I believe they told, and I'll say President Donald Trump, that they were going to have Kamala there, his opponent.
No, that's a lie.
That's what he was told.
He lied. That's what he said.
That's what he was told, and he showed up to the interview, and he was lied
to. Do you have paperwork on that, or is it hearsay that you believe in?
It's what he says.
You believing? It's what he says.
He says to the woman.
It's what he says. He lies a lot. That's what you don't understand, Michael.
Well, why did she? Well, the woman didn't say it was a lie. He said
why would she?
Woman, he said to whoever her name is, she's probably a nobody and will never be. But he says to her, you know,
just like you.
I was going to be talking to my opponent, blah blah blah. She doesn't say that's not true.
She was never even invited to go there. He made that shit up, and he doesn't want to debate her in September. He already fucking canceled that shit.
Are you talking about with Kamala Harris?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not. What did you say? He what happened?
He canceled the debate.
Okay, I'm not aware of that. I haven't watched the news today, to tell you the truth, but
he canceled that shit like last week.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that, to be quite honest with you. I don't know about that.
So why are you defending somebody that you don't follow, you don't read up on?
I got other things to do, like scratch my fucking ass. I mean,
okay, exactly. Keep doing that, and stop talking about it. Stop sucking his dick. You don't know nothing about him.
Chris Gab. Hey Mitchell, what the fuck? Are you wearing a fucking blindfold and you got a sock in your mouth?
No, I'm just waiting to come in.
Help me out here.
He pulled out. He said, "I'm not answering her debate call because as of the moment, she's not nominated for anything. She doesn't have any delegate votes, and she's not anything at the convention. So after she gets nominated, I'll debate her."
Hey, what do you guys think about that?
They can pull her out if she crashes and put somebody else in. And why should he keep debating people? And then if they get a really poor outcome like Biden did, they can put Newsom in. So why give him another shot? So he's not giving him.
Give who another shot?
One more shot.
Give who another shot?
Whoever's going to turn out to be the actual president to be.
Well, she is.
Not yet. She's not.
She is.
She's the vice president still.
She was not elected.
But listen, she's killing him. She's killing him right now in polls. Okay.
No way.
So you.
I'm telling you.
But okay, we'll give you that for tonight. So you think,
Michael? Look it up right now.
I will. They're going to tell me she's ahead. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna tell you. Okay, for tonight, fine. She's
for
ahead.
tonight,
Yeah, she's ahead
last
for
night,
tonight.
2 nights ago.
So when I tell you about the polls, Chris, it's what I
So
call.
we're not arguing.
So
The
do you
polls
believe
are
polls,
lying.
Michael?
Okay, we're
You
gonna
know what
give
it
you
is,
the
Chris?
polls.
Michael, listen to me.
Yep.
The women are gonna fucking take this fucking election. They're gonna take they're gonna take the White House.
I
No,
think
they're
it's
You
gonna
understand?
take the food on their plate first.
Technology.
They gotta buy food first.
It's a game.
Technology.
Yeah,
What's
she's
trick? What's technology?
all nonsense. Everyone knows she's a half-wit.
She's a half-wit. What's a half-wit?
A half-wit. How do I explain a half-wit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, explain it. You mentioned it. The shit came out your mouth. What's a half-wit, bro?
Half-wit? Not where am I? The Webster's dictionary now.
Look,
Well,
you guys
you
brought her
fucking
up.
using
You
big
guys
words
brought
and
her
shit.
up.
You should know the shit.
She was dating
Don't be spewing
Willie
out words that
Brown.
you don't fucking know.
Michael, check this
She's a
out.
dummy. She's a
Michael.
fucking dummy.
No, she's
Michael,
not a dummy.
check
You're a
this
dummy.
out.
You don't
Willie
even fucking
Brown.
watch the
He's
news.
60.
You don't even do research.
He's
Come on, man.
60.
Okay.
Kamala was 29. I'm 62 years old. If I could have a 29-year-old girlfriend, which was Kamala's age, I'm howling tonight about Willie Brown. This guy was doing it right. 60 years old, and he had a 29-year-old named Kamala. Ow.
Who
Gotta
was
say,
69? Who was 69?
gotta say
Who you talking-
hey to Willie Brown, man. He was doing it right. Willie Brown, man.
Who was Willie Brown? Who was Willie Brown?
Willie Brown. That's
Kamala's
where
husband.
Who Willie Brown is?
Willie Brown
Kamala's
was the
husband?
mayor of L.A. and she hooked
You
up with
said
him.
that's Kamala's husband?
I think that's who he's
No,
talking
Willie,
about. Yeah,
Willie
Chris.
was
I don't know.
married. and
Mitchell's
she was
gonna
the
school you
mistress.
on Willie Brown, Chris. Hold on.
Yeah,
Willie
and then
Brown was living
yeah, but Trump said that he would fucking sleep with his fucking
Give
daughter.
Willie
Isn't that
Brown
worse?
a high five, man. It was
Isn't
so
that
good.
worse?
Willie
Donald
Brown
Trump would
is
eat his
my
own
man.
daughter's
Willie
pussy?
Brown, baby. Willie Brown.
Willie Brown.
He had the power.
So you guys fall in line with incest and shit.
What?
You heard what I said? You don't remember Trump said twice that he would sleep with his daughter? You don't remember that? Or you never heard that?
That's true, Chris.
Michael Bruno, I'm talking to you. Did you hear that? He said that shit twice. What? Now you don't remember, right?
Nah, I never heard that, but
Of course you didn't.
Was that something from the Howard Stern show?
yeah, what is that?
Oh, well, then that's number 3 then.
What's number 3?
The Howard Stern show. I think he said it on The View and then some other show with women. And then now you just mentioned the Howard Stern show, number 3.
I don't know it to be a fact. I was asking a question.
Well, 2 is a fact. It's recorded.
Hey, Chris.
On video. On video.
Chris. So, would you feel more
Am I
comfortable?
right, Katrina?
Hi, Katrina. Chris, would you feel more comfortable with Kamala Harris dealing with Putin or the Chinese whatever leader, whatever his name is, or would you or Donald Trump? Who would you feel more comfortable with dealing with world leaders before we get into World War III? Kamala Harris or Trump?
Kamala Harris, motherfucker. Donald Trump sucking dick.
You don't gotta call me a motherfucker, but
He's gonna sell out. He's selling out the fucking country, man.
selling
Grow
at
up,
the country.
grow up, Michael.
That was
Grow
Joe
up.
Biden taking bribes all over the place. Okay, if you want to
What
talk
the
about
fuck?
bribes,
What did he just do today?
and I bet
He
you voted-
got some fucking hostages
Willie
released.
Brown in the house.
Yeah, Willie Brown. All right, so Chris, you're setting your ways. I'm not trying to.
No, I'm not setting my ways. I'm talking facts.
I'm gonna change the way you think.
Listen,
What?
did you know that Biden got some hostages released from Russia? Did you know that?
What do you want me to send them a cookie?
Oh yeah, you want to wait, Chris? That deal is horrible, and I don't even know the
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Is horrible. What the
There were
fuck?
26
Releasing
criminals released.
Americans for
26
fucking trade.
criminals. 26
Who gives a
criminals
fuck?
for 2
We have our
Americans.
Americans back.
You know how many Americans we left there that
You
we
sound
couldn't
like a
get out?
fucking traitor, bro.
We couldn't
What,
get
you
nothing
think-
out there.
You think Trump?
we gave it all away.
Plus 5 billion. Plus 5 billion.
Oh, money too?
Plus 5 billion.
You gotta
Sorry.
be kidding.
You-
You gotta
plus
be
5
kidding.
billion. 5 billion in release money. Like release money. Yes, that's what I heard. Like they released 5 billion to. Oh shit! I'm not. I gotta.
Who released
No,
$5 billion to who? BC.
Iran. I got to go back and look. I just saw a headline, so I didn't watch it, but I know the exchange was the hostages and 5 billion somewhere. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
So you're saying that we gave $5 billion to somebody?
That's what I'm saying is I think we paid some money also, but I'll go back and check. I'm not
Please.
talking on.
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not. I heard about it, but I don't know the deal. You know what went on. I honestly.
You always hear something about something, and you never know the deal.
No, there's a lot of
It's on the news
details
today,
to
Chris.
this.
It's on the news
Trust me.
today. I
Hey,
just
you need to go to fucking Here's the Deal, man. You need to go to
There's
his channel.
multi-countries. A lot
Chris,
of
I love you, but you
countries
break
are
my
involved in this. Germany's involved. I think Turkey's involved.
Everybody's involved. The fucking what was that shit that that shit that Donald pulled out of and shit? What was that shit? He wanted to get rid of the fucking United Nations and shit. Fuck Trump.
No, not United Nations. Again,
Everybody working together. You understand?
He's talking about the alliance with what is that called, Mitchell?
What's it? The Paris Accord and shit.
No, what's the alliance, Mitchell, with all those
What,
countries?
NATO?
Yeah, I think he's talking
Yeah,
about NATO.
that NATO, exactly. So NATO, yeah.
Yeah, Chris is talking about NATO. Yeah.
So everybody worked together and they made shit happen.
I don't have a problem if we
And
pull out of
yup.
NATO.
What
I
happened?
don't have a problem at all if we pulled out of NATO. NATO's big and strong now. It's got all those countries against Russia. What do they need us for?
Yeah. Well,
We're
fund
sitting
them.
over here.
We fund them.
Yeah, they got a lot of money now.
Right.
And they got a lot more countries. Sweden and Finland signed up now too. Germany's paying up. Italy's paying up. They're all paying up now. Now they got a ton of money.
Yeah. Well, you know who made them pay up? Trump.
I know, but what do we need to put our blood over there for?
No, I get that, but we have to keep our investments in there as well.
What investment do you have over there? What investment, Michael?
The world.
The world? We don't own the world.
If shit goes bad, Chris, and nuclear bombs are flying, all our opinions mean fucking nothing. So we don't want a world war, dude. Everyone's got nuclear bombs and weapons, and
Everybody has fucking bombs and weapons,
Right.
man. Come on.
Right.
What are you talking about?
The next war could be the last one, brother. That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
The last war, the next war could be the last one. We got to be very careful, man. And we need a strong leader, not a cackling, fucking, laughing, fucking hyena.
She's going to
I'm
be
no
president.
rocket
She's going to be president.
But I know we need a strong
Kamala,
leader.
Kamala, I love it. Kamala in the house.
Who wants to take a bet?
I don't know, Chris.
$100.
Chris, you must be. Do you see all the bad news? I'm just curious.
I see all the bad news. What bad
horrible
news?
things
What bad
about her.
news?
Do you see those things, Chris?
What things? Like what? That she's
They're
half Indian?
horrible.
Like what? Tell me. Give me one thing.
I'm not even going to bring it up. I just want to know
Because you
if you
can't.
see it on the internet like I
There's
do.
nothing.
Okay.
There's
Never
nothing.
mind.
What do you guys think about this? What if Kamala gets in and as a vice president, she chooses fucking Pete Buttigieg, who's the transportation secretary, gay guy with a gay 2 kids now. That's great. I'm happy. But now as
You
a
work for
DEI,
Be safe.
I
I
love
don't
it.
care. I
no,
don't care.
wait,
I
let
don't
me
care.
finish my Let me finish my sentence.
Michael's gonna be right here
I
on the
don't care
panel,
if you
fucking
fucking
crying on that day when that shit happens.
Well, no, just let
Or
me
he
finish
probably
my
won't
sentence.
show up for about a
Well,
week.
I don't even know if that's the candidate, but like, what if he's put in there because of DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion?
I don't think that's
Wait, just wait. Well, what if
What the
in
fuck
this
is DEI? Tell me what's DEI.
diversity, equity, inclusion, right? You know.
So why are you mentioning DEI? What's diversity?
Well,
What
if
I mean,
if they choose Pete Buttigieg, who is the mayor of South Bend, Indiana.
he's not a mayor anymore.
No, he's not, but he's Secretary of Transportation. If he's
Correct.
the candidate for vice president, do you think that he's a DEI candidate or he's actually the most qualified?
he's a total failure at his job. I mean, what is he? A traffic? He's like
How's he a failure at his job? Tell me, how did he fail at his job, Michael?
Okay, so he's the transportation guy. So
Okay. So what did he do wrong?
Okay, so
It was his fault. Was he driving the train stupid?
Now why you gotta call me stupid?
Because you are. Was he driving the train?
I wasn't.
How was he going to prevent the fucking train crash? How was he going to prevent the train crash, Michael?
I wasn't at the party, but he might have had a train. I don't know.
How was he going to prevent the train crash?
Well, he could help go clean it up. He never went there.
Exactly. Chris doesn't know that.
He snuck in one morning at 7 o'clock and got out of there before anyone knew he was even there. And
so he was there, though. He showed up, right? You said he was
but
there.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, but they also left
2 or 3 weeks
poison
later.
there in the ground.
He's in charge of transportation.
Yeah, they're talking about train crash now. Y'all stupid, man.
Well, no, my point was not the train. I'm just saying, as a placement for
if he's
VP.
gay, if he sucks dick like Michael, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's still going to be fucking vice president, regardless. Harris is going to be the president.
Chris, I'm not trying to throw
Trump is not good. Trump is not going to see the White House anymore. He's just going to be reminiscing. He's just going to be reminiscing for the rest of his life.
This is great. I love this.
It is pretty good, Mitchell. It is. I appreciate it because I kind of disagree with.
Watch what happens in a week. I'm telling you, this is great.
In a week?
Stuff.
What's going to happen in a week? How much you want to bet?
What's going to happen? Just give it a day. Just watch what happens.
A day? Okay, tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
I'm telling you, everything that Google scrubbed off the internet, Trump copied off the internet 2 months ago. So they're just going to keep dropping everything that they scrubbed off the internet that pertains to her that you can't find anymore.
What, her picture with her and her family from years ago and shit that he claims
I don't know what you're talking about, but you can't find it.
Come on, man. You're talking about fucking Google is erasing shit, and then I'm calling out shit that he's posting, and you telling me that you don't know. You don't know
Trump,
shit.
Trump.
Yeah, I don't know
and
shit.
The computer doesn't even register assassination attempt on Trump. It gives you Truman instead of Trump. It's kind of funny because everybody's talking about Trump, not Truman.
Everything's funny.
How did Kamala Harris go from Indian, and we're talking about how she was Indian, and all of a sudden she became black? How the fuck did that happen?
Her mother's Indian, her father's Jamaican. Fucking dickhead.
But all she do,
she's mixed.
I might be a dickhead, but you know, she always talks about Jamaica. She's Jamaican. Well, I'm not Jamaican. Indian. and then all of a sudden she became a black.
She's Indian descent, and her father's Jamaican.
And what's with all the pandering? What's all the pandering?
What pandering? What's the pandering? What are you talking about?
You know what the word means?
You tell me, what does it mean? What's the pandering? What's she doing? Tell me what she's doing.
Yeah, it means she used to panhandle. I'm not, whatever. If you don't know what
Panhandle.
Yeah, okay.
Chris, have you heard any of the criticism about her showing up with Megan
With who? Megan Thee Stallion?
With Megan Thee Stallion. Have you heard any of
So
that?
what? So what? So what?
Have you heard it?
Of course. So what?
All right, just checking. Just checking if that came past your bow.
The bow.
What? Did she grab Megan Thee Stallion pussy or something? Did they rub pussies together? Tell me, what they do? What was bad about it? Megan Thee Stallion, all she did was perform for her. Right? I'm just saying. She performed, and that's a crime, right?
I had nothing
That's
to
the
say. I
bad
had
thing.
nothing to say, but a lot
I'm
of
just
other
saying.
people did. I was kind of shocked, but
Man, fuck all them other people, man. You got to see the shit yourself.
I thought Megan toned it down, but it just seemed like afterwards a lot of people had opinions.
But now listen, all this, this, that, and the other thing aside, Mitchell and Chris and B-Say, wouldn't we all feel more safer in a country where we had a strong leader?
Of course.
Of course.
I'm just playing along till the
Harris
fog of the media
2024.
clears, because right now it's like Kamala went from being the problem 2 months ago to being the greatest thing that ever happened today. And it's like, well, the media is lying, so I guess we'll just play along for a couple of days till something explodes that everybody has tucked away that the media is hiding now.
Did you hear that Fred Trump III is going to go ahead and vote for Kamala? Did you hear about that? Or you didn't hear, or you don't want to hear about that?
His relatives don't get along with him. That's old news.
That's old news.
Mary Trump, the judge, doesn't get along with him.
Why is that?
They're family. You get along with all your family. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Family. He's a dickhead.
Yeah, politics are not the best conversation to have amongst friends. That's for sure.
Like I said, you will never see the White House ever again.
Look, they said that
He's been there, he's done that. That's it.
Chris, why are you so confident of that?
Right.
You will see.
Chris.
You will see.
Where do you get the just?
I had a dream.
Where do you get the confidence?
I had a dream. Okay.
Okay.
I had a dream. I dreamt that shit.
There's this other dude that had a dream I watched.
Hey, everybody has dreams, you understand? But I had a dream, though. And I saw her in the White House. You heard?
Yeah. I'm listening to you, Mitchell.
This guy said he had a dream. This guy got shot in his ear and dropped to the ground. Right. And he interviewed himself. It's on YouTube. And he tells the story identically to what happened to Trump, but he told it 3 months early. And if you Google it and you find the guy, I know he was on
That shit sounds like a coincidence. Anybody can make a video and fuck around with the tapes and shit to make it look like it happened years ago.
When
AI is very powerful, you know.
You talk over me, but it happened. I don't want to try to convince anybody. When he tells you he got shot in the ear and fell to the ground.
You know what you do? Come with the receipts and drop the link in the back chat.
Look, I watched it, and like I said, I believe at this point.
Of course you're going to believe. Okay, you believe any type of propaganda bullshit.
But anybody else is free to watch the video
So wait,
I'm
Drop the
sure
link.
they'll see it.
Drop the link.
are you saying the
I don't
guy's a
have the
psychic?
link.
Are you
What?
saying the guy's a psychic?
I don't know what he is, but all I can say is holy shit.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about that, man.
It was on, I forget my guy's
You don't know
name
nothing,
again.
Michael. I
Lou
agree with you.
Valentino played it right after
Chris, you
Trump got
motherfucker,
shot.
Chris.
So that's where I watched it. It's all there.
Mitchell, what's the significance? Like it matched up to Trump's scenario. What's the story about?
Well, basically, it puts him together being the actual Lord and Savior. Bam. The way he tells it. That
Yeah, Christine.
person.
Katrina just said, who would not get shot? Who would not drop to the ground after getting shot in the ear? You going to still be standing up, Mitchell?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just telling you, this guy told the story 3 months early. And it's like, okay, that's freaky. It's just too freaky to watch. And I saw
Listen,
it.
I
So
don't have to get shot for me to fucking drop to the fucking ground.
neither do I. But, all this shit did happen. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mitchell, it sounds awesome, man. Like I'm excited, but then can't you take a minute and find it and then put it in the back chat and maybe we can see
No,
it? That would
because
be awesome.
I can't get it through my iPhone into the back chat.
This shit is
Yeah.
Sesame Street, my peeps.
It's impossible.
Sesame Street. You heard?
Sesame Street.
BJ,
Sesame
I saw a
Street, my
video
peeps.
today of where Trump is standing at the rally, and you can see this guy's head coming across the top, which means everyone in the Secret Service plus 1,000 people watching this kid pop around on the roof could actually see him.
Oh, Mitchell,
with
you
the
can see
naked
Right.
eye.
You can see
Yeah.
he's running along the roof. He's running along the roof.
Exactly.
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
Running along the roofs on the grades. What was that
So,
shit? What was that show?
The whole
Great,
thing.
Great Space Coaster. You remember that
was-
shit, Michael?
It was the
Great
Uvalde
Space
that moved
Coaster.
over
You remember
to
that shit, Michael?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, Chris, you're not denying that, are you? You're not denying that.
Yo, that shit was a fucking setup. That shit was set up, man. You got a video? Now y'all made a video?
Running along the roof. You can't deny that, Chris, right? It's on video.
I want to see it from the drone, okay? That's where I want to see it.
No, listen,
From up top.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's on the video from one of the victims.
From the ground?
Yeah, yes.
No, I want to see it from up top, from the drone view.
No, but the video you
Fuck
see.
the ground. I want to see it from the drone view.
All right. Well,
They should have had drones in the air. I'm sure they had drones in the air.
Hey,
That's the footage that they're not showing you.
I don't think they did.
There were
I
no
want you
drones.
guys-
Next subject.
I want you guys to go back and look at that video of during that shooting. And this is my own perspective. I did not see this or hear this from anyone, but I've seen it 1,000 times. So if you go back and watch, look at the dude when the camera is on Trump and when it happens, there's a guy in the bleacher right behind him. He looks like he must be 6'7", wearing a kind of a fishing cap, bucket hat, like a sailor or a fisherman. And what no one has ever talked about this. This is my personal observation. Watch that guy when it happens. Pretend to be scared, but not. He's not looking anywhere except.
Hold on.
It's
How do you know he
just
wasn't here? B-Say. Was the guy, did he have on shades? Yes or no?
I don't know. Chris, I don't know.
You don't know, but you said you saw the video so many times. How do you know? You know he had a hat on, so you must know that if he had facial hair or fucking shades.
Not facial hair.
So you just recognize the hat. That's it.
So, BC, I know who you're talking about. So
Who is
the
he
guy
talking
stands
about?
up.
Who the fuck is he?
Everyone
Who is he
drops
talking
down.
about?
Everybody drops down. This guy stands up, and he's right behind the president, and he's looking around. He's looking around. That's the guy you're talking about, B-Say?
Yeah, he almost looks like not excited, but like, okay, I'm waiting. And Chris,
What's your
I don't
point?
know what.
I know exactly the guy you're talking about, B-Say, but what's your point with what you're saying? What
Yeah,
is
I
your
know
point?
the guy. I know the guy with the hat.
Yes,
I got it.
yes.
Because I
Sesame,
saw.
Sesame Street, my pig.
Well,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just that part is true. I'm just saying, look at the guy and look at his reaction. But then later, I swear to God, and I don't have it recorded, but I
Did he
swear I
wave?
saw
Did he
that.
wave to the camera? Did he
No,
wave?
but I swear I saw him in a
He blew
gray
kisses.
shirt, about
Yeah.
3 minutes later.
Okay.
Oh, so he changed, my peeps.
I don't know.
What's up? Same hat. And he
Same
changed
hat,
his
but
shirt.
different shirt. Right.
Say word.
See,
Well,
Michael, the reason why the water tower is so important now is that's why they should have had someone up there, the Secret Service.
Absolutely.
Then they could have seen everything that was going on and not sit here like Mickey Mouse and everything.
Mitchell,
Like this
imagine-
guy.
No, not
Imagine-
Mickey Mouse. Sesame Street.
Chris, imagine that a millimeter away, Donald Trump
Millimeter.
it would have been
Yep.
a funeral, would have been a death. He would have been killed. And this would have been the biggest assassination on the planet. So thank God it didn't happen like that.
It's a
but we still need to
miracle.
figure out what happened. We need to
It's
figure
a
out
miracle.
what
It's a
Miracle.
miracle.
So
It's
do
all
your
I
do
can
your do your
say.
part, Michael. Do some research and figure it out.
Oh man, Chris reminds me of the kid in fucking high school.
It's
that
a
was like,
miracle. That's all. That's
Right.
it. After everything I've seen, more and more, it just keeps saying it's a miracle, man.
it is a miracle. It is a
He
miracle.
should be dead. He should be dead, and he's not.
He even said he goes, I shouldn't be here. I should not even. He almost listen. This
Yeah,
guy,
he's saying that he should be in jail. That's what he's saying, you know?
Chris, it's wrong what you're doing, but I respect what your thoughts are, and that's fine. But look, Trump didn't need to be assassinated. It's a whole bad deal. And they, and a lot of it starts with, my opinion is how Biden don't know, he's a puppet, but MAGA, the MAGA people are bad and they're dangerous. It means make America great again.
Everything, yeah.
It means make America great again. MAGA's bad, they're evil.
That shit is dead.
Ultra
Okay,
MAGA, the
that shit
ultra
is
MAGA
dead.
people are
Right.
worse.
Because
The
when he
MAGA
got
people.
indicted in Georgia, they didn't fucking show up outside. They didn't even fucking show up.
And when the president gets immunity, that helps Biden because that guy did so many crimes, but he's so old now. Listen, this guy was deemed not able to stand trial, but he's able to.
He can kill Trump in his sleep, my
He's
baby.
deemed incompetent to stand trial, but he's the president. What the fuck?
He can't stand trial.
Yeah, they found him.
You ain't see Trump drinking his water at the fucking interview, holding like a little like it was a bottle, a baby bottle.
It's definitely Trump for president, no doubt about it.
Nah.
No doubt about it.
If he wins, Michael, I'll give you $100, Michael.
Water. Look how that worked out.
Willie Brown, man.
Yeah, Willie Brown was the biggest achievement too.
Willie Brown, that's it,
Willie
man.
Brown.
Willie Brown.
He
Who the
still
fuck
has
is
his
Willie
copyright
Brown?
on her face. I don't think Chris knows who Willie Brown is, but
If I could have a 29-year-old now, that would be amazing.
imagine going from Indian to black. That's another motherfucker. Imagine me waking up being a Chinese guy. I mean, what the fuck?
What do you mean? What do you mean she went Indian to black? What do you mean she went
Full
Indian to
denial on
black?
that, Michael. It's kind of funny. They're not going to
All she
admit to
talked
that at
about is
all.
how she was black.
They're not going to admit it.
All she talked about forever in her early career was how she was Indian and Indian this, Indian that. All of a sudden, she became black. Like, what the fuck happened?
The
It's called
AP
pandering.
called her the
It's called
first
pandering.
Indian senator. I mean, there's no way around it. It's the headline.
Like I said, Trump will never see the White House again.
President Harris.
I don't think you're correct on that one.
Yes, sir.
President Harris. And Willie Brown.
Willie
Yes, sir.
Brown. Willie with the Willie.
Willie Brown had it made.
Willie Brown.
Willie Brown was before Montel.
Yeah, Montel, yeah. Even Montel knows she's a dummy, I'm sure. But he's hiding. He don't want to say nothing.
Or was she? Wait a minute. Montel could have been before Willie Brown.
Y'all gonna be crying.
No, I think Montel was after Willie Brown, I believe.
No, because Willie Brown got her 2 jobs, one paying 70 and one paying 90. So she wouldn't have been walking around with Montel. She was making really good money. And Willie Brown bought her a 700 series BMW also. She was styling. And she can handle Willie Brown because he was 60.
He was like, yeah, 60.
I think Kamala was with Montel like in 1995. It was a while ago. Ago.
Yeah, that sounds right. But I gotta tell you, when she cackles and the laughing thing, honestly, guys, that you know what that means? She has nothing of substance to say. So that's why
That's
like
the
a
next
fucking hyena.
president. That's the next president.
Next president. She has nothing of substance to say. That's the giggling and the laughing. It's goofy, folks.
That's what the media.
You don't want this running your
That's
country.
what the media wants you to believe today.
Do that again,
okay.
Michael. Do that.
I'll roll with that.
Do that trumpet thing again, Michael. Mama.
Chris, say President Harris. We need that on tape.
Yeah, President Harris.
Come on, say it.
President Harris, my pig.
There you go.
You heard? New York native, what's up? Android Nation for life.
I didn't see any of the comments. Who's in the peeps? Who's peeping? Well, Trump made taxes, no tax on tips and no tax on Social Security.
I saw that.
So he's got some really good shit going around out there.
He ain't got shit going on right now.
The buzz is great.
He's scared of Kamala.
That's right. President
Kamala.
Harris. President Harris.
Exactly.
Hey,
President
how
Harris.
do you pronounce her first name? Because Joe Biden doesn't even know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce her first name? Kamala? Well, Chris said Kamala. I mean, Joe Biden doesn't even have. Joe Biden's got a different. Joe Biden will call her fucking, Katrina. He don't fucking know what her name is at this point. But how do you pronounce that fucking half-wit's name?
Kamala.
Oh,
Kamala.
Oh, okay.
President Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that. Oh God.
She's going to be your president, Michael.
Yeah, and make bomb shelters immediately. Make everyone make a bomb shelter.
We be in such trouble. It's ridiculous, man.
Oh, bad news.
Watch
Yeah.
out. She wants to take away everybody's guns. Mandatory buybacks on the AR-15. Mandatory buyback. Woo!
Right. That's
She's radical,
bullshit too.
No
crazy
guns.
left.
She says no guns.
So build the ghost gun. Shit.
Remember, Mitchell, when people were rioting in the streets and burning buildings down, and she said, "How do we get these people out of jail? They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it." Dude, she's radical, bro. She's the worst.
I'm telling you.
No,
They hit
Trump
all
is
that
radical.
stuff.
He wants to fucking
hit
pardon
it all.
fucking J6s.
Yeah,
He wants to pardon fucking
You're a great guy, Chris.
Derek Chauvin. He wants to fucking pardon Massey's fucking killer.
Okay, all right. So we're talking about
Shut the fuck up.
world problems right now, Chris.
That's what we're talking about.
Do you want Kamala Harris talking to
Harris
Putin?
2024, my peeps.
Yeah, right. She's a disaster. And we're gonna have World War III, bro. Kamala Harris is we had this puppet retard.
Oh, she'll hide under the bed. Forget it.
Kamala Harris
under the bed, Bruno. Oh,
Kamala Harris was a big part of this cover-up. Joe's fine. Joe's okay. Joe's got fucking dementia, ladies and gentlemen.
I wonder why people aren't pissed at that. It's like they were played for fools, but that's okay.
Everyone got played. But we knew. Only a dummy would have voted for this fucking retard. But we had to deal with it, and the fake election. But listen, she was a conspirator.
Just mark my words. You're gonna be crying.
Joe Biden is
after the election. The next day, you will be crying.
Okay. Joe Biden has
save your money for your beer, for your tears.
Joe Biden has been chewing on crayons.
Save your money for your beer. You're gonna need it. Got 2 cases for you, Michael.
But yeah, they've been running the government the way they run the Secret Service, basically. It's a joke in there. It's a total joke at this point.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
Because we saw it in action.
You saw it in action? Sesame Street. Okay.
We saw them testify. They went from being Secret Service from being the #1 organization to being the worst in the world in a day. They lost all credibility.
Definitely. And you can't even trust the FBI at this fucking point, as far as I'm concerned.
That too. So we're sitting great.
Mm-hmm.
100 people need to be fired immediately to clean that shit
only
out.
100. Only 100.
God, they got to get in there and
only 100
people. Joe Biden doesn't fire anybody because he doesn't. He should have fired himself. Okay, so he don't fire nobody. He should have fired himself off a fucking building.
Nobody took the blame for Afghanistan. No one got fired.
No one got fired.
What the fuck? The war was over. It was time to bring back home the troops. Why? He was supposed to get fired for what? For leaving fucking dingy old equipment? What the fuck?
Fuck the equipment. But that was another stupid move. Leave millions and millions.
Shit was old. We got new shit. Fuck it. We left the old shit. We got new shit.
At least lit the shit on fire if we weren't taking it with us.
Duh.
You know what I mean? What the fuck? We left all this equipment for terrorists. And then nobody would have been shot and killed. No member of the military would have died that day or the days following if Trump was in office.
Okay, wait. Did you guys? Retard. I'm gonna blow in here. Did you guys hear how the leader of Hamas was killed? I want to hear what Chris thinks about this. Does anyone know how the leader of Hamas was really killed the other night in Tehran?
I
don't give a fuck. No, I only care about my president.
Chris, then you can just sit in a corner and don't say anything for 10 minutes, okay? The Israelis had a bomb put in the house where he was staying months ago. and they were just waiting for the right night and the right information, and they blew it up. It was already in the house. I got the word tonight on that through the TV.
Got it through the TV.
So the bomb was put in the home of this scumbag?
It was a guest house.
Sesame Street house.
It was a high-class guest house, and they were having the State of the Union over there or something like that. So everybody was in town.
So they had a State of the Union over there?
Chris, you're supposed to be quiet for 10 minutes.
The State of the Union is here in the United States. What are you talking about, bro? The fuck?
Okay, it was a major party in Iran, okay? And they all showed up. Even the leader of Hamas was there. And he was in the #1 guest house. And that thing was already rigged to blow up. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, their time, it blew up with him in it.
Couldn't have happened to a better person.
La-di-da.
La-di-da.
I think that if that becomes totally true, that is a hoot. Because I've been sitting here wondering, I've been wondering how they would get a missile that far.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible. So I'm like, how did this happen? I was like, okay, it was already in the house. That makes sense.
I wish I could have been there. Michael Bruno, just to look in the window.
You wanted to be there to get blown up?
Later, dickhead. Couldn't happen to a better person.
Chris, do you think that's cool to do if they bomb your country to go after their leader?
If they bomb who? Well, my country? They would never do that shit. They would never get close. You heard?
Mitchell, we can't hear you, brother. You're breaking up or something.
They would never get close.
All I know is I just want a safe country, and I do not feel safe with Kamala Harris running the country. I wouldn't want her running a fucking shoe store, okay?
Hey, she's already running the country. She's already in the fucking White House. You heard?
No, she's a gaggle. She's a laughing fool.
The last words of Barack Obama is Kamala can't win. Obama and I are actually on the same side once in a lifetime.
When did that come out, Mitchell? Today?
Obama's always said it. That's why him and Michelle gave that last minute, okay, we're with her. But Barack's been telling everybody she can't win. And
she's gonna win.
We're gonna see what happens when the dust clears. She's not
gonna win, Chris.
She's gonna win.
There's no more dirt. There's no more dirt on Trump.
How much you want to bet, Michael?
But there's a lot of dirt on Kamala. Oh boy,
Kamala's
bad. Not news. More than Trump.
No, wrong, Chris. You're wrong. But I don't know. But Chris is gonna do his thing.
I'm wrong.
Oh, from what I've seen the last few days, the party hasn't even begun yet.
What party?
The one you're going to.
Yeah, the inauguration. I'm gonna be there. I'm telling you, I'm taking my daughters. I will be there. And y'all gonna be home crying.
I don't know who can be there for the right person.
Y'all will be there. Y'all be home crying.
Check what hat you're wearing when you go.
Damn sure won't be a fucking Trump hat. I'll tell you that much.
Put a red one on.
They better pat Chris
Michael,
down. Bro. They better pat him down, man. They better pat you down, Chris, before you get in there.
Michael, have you seen the list of things Kamala really would like to do? Oh Lord.
Oh, it's radical. It's radical, I'm sure.
Oh man.
What's on the list? Tell me what's on the list.
Forget
I
it.
want to hear.
It's too long to
Come
even
on,
touch.
give me a couple. Give me 2. Give me 3.
Like I
What
said,
the
she wants to
fuck?
take away guns.
How would
She
she
ain't say
propose
all
to
guns.
do that? No, she can't do that. She's a dummy. How's she gonna do that?
She'll have a couple of beers like you, and then she'll do it. She'll sign it.
Right, and then get on this fucking electric scooter. Shut the fuck up, Chris.
All right, what's number 2, Mitchell? Okay, guns. Well, what's the next one?
I don't remember any of them.
You see, you don't know shit. Come on, man. You said there's tons, but the only thing you can say is fucking guns.
Chris, I'm not trying
She's
to
gonna take
sway anybody's
Roe v.
vote. I
Wade.
don't
She's
need
gonna give
to.
women back their rights.
I don't need to do anybody else's research because I'm not trying to change anybody's vote.
I don't care about anybody's vote. All I care about is mine.
Trump was convicted 31
my
times.
vote
And
will
you just
help
have
her
to deal
become the
with
next
that. That's all I
president.
can tell you. President
Well, it is
convicted
what it
felon
is.
Trump. Welcome to my universe.
Trump is going to jail in 25. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
He's going straight to Sesame Street.
Come on, Chris.
He's going straight to the garbage with Gonzo and shit. Oscar. The Oscar. Oscar. He's going to be with Oscar in the trash can.
Michael Bruin.
Yeah.
Google Judge Joe Brown.
I seen. Yeah.
You seen that whole interview?
Yeah, but I part of it. I don't remember. I can't talk about it because I didn't watch the whole thing.
He's done several. I saw another one tonight. He seems to actually have been a real judge. I caught one the other day. But yeah, I got a lot of info from him about Kamala, and I said, okay, that seems to be pretty informative.
Christine, come up here. I need you up here. They trying to gang up on me. I'm the only black guy up here fighting for Harris. You heard? Shit.
Judge Joe Brown, freedom fighter and a righteous man. Don't ever forget it.
Yeah, I mean, I like, from what I know, Judge Joe Brown was a TV show, but I don't know his politics or anything about anything else. But
oh man, you gotta know your shit then, because for decades he was a freedom fighter. For real, like respectable as hell. Forget the TV show. He came from the hood and grew up and became, I think, an attorney, but then a judge. I don't remember, but he
just like Judge Mathis.
Oh, I love Judge Mathis too.
They worked hard. You understand?
Yeah.
Not like this fucking bozo's fucking show was The fucking Apprentice and shit.
Chris, it's called Trump derangement, Chris. You gotta get help.
Exactly, Trump derangement syndrome. I don't have it. You have that shit. You got that fucking disease and shit.
You're right, but
you got the fucking disease.
You got Trump derangement, bro. And Chris right now wants to run me over with his electric scooter like he did the dog. Which you can watch on camera action.
Oh my God.
I love Chris, but you break my fucking balls sometimes. Anyway. Is Christine gonna pull up, or what the fuck's going on over here? What's up, Christine?
Hey, I appreciate all you guys cooking ham and eggs right now is definitely more fun with you guys than without you.
Oh, nice, bro. I'm so lazy. I should be doing that right now myself. I'm so lazy. You use butter, right? Breakstone butter.
No, just oil.
You got to use Breakstone butter before you put them eggs down on there. And bacon. I mean ham.
Brickstone butter.
Gotta be Breakstone butter, man.
That shit makes the house smells nice and shit when you cook the bacon. I mean the ham,
Yeah.
the eggs. Oh shit.
Yeah.
If
I cook bacon,
damn,
I use the oil from the bacon.
Breakstone butter. Okay.
Breakstone butter is the best, bro. Gotta have Breakstone butter. It's like if you use mustard, it's gotta be golden, spicy brown mustard, or throw the shit in the garbage.
Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon is good.
Mayonnaise. It's gotta be Hellman's mayonnaise. I eat fucking tuna fish with fucking Miracle Whip. I fucking
damn right. You're damn right.
Neighbors.
Right.
Gotta be Hellman's mayonnaise.
Hell yeah. Yo, if fucking a year ago you would have thought I would have said you heard, I was telling you, that would have never happened. I picked up so much lingo, it's like in my language. My buddy's like, "What are you talking about? You heard?" And he fucking looks at me like, "What the fuck you talking Oh shit!
You're not alone, Bruno. I think we all probably have some of that.
I mean, I'm from New York, but I'm from Long Island, Suffolk County, Long Island. I'm not from the city, so I guess the lingo might be a little different. You know what I mean, or whatever. But like if someone said, "You heard?" I'd have been like, "Heard about what? What the fuck you talking about? You know, about what? You know." How's the weather over there in Florida?
Nice and hot.
85 right now.
Right now at night.
What happened, Michael?
What's the temperature outside? Yeah, it's 75 outside now where I am in New York.
Oh, that's nice.
Still 75. Oh, yeah, it's still hot, man. And humid. I love that, though, you know.
Do you ever go to the beach anymore?
You know, I used to live at the beach when I was young. Lived at the beach. No. I haven't driven a car in a number of years, so I'm not, you know, taking a fucking bus to the fucking beach. You know what I mean? You know.
Gotcha. No, I hear that.
You put your bike on the bus, can't you?
You can go out back.
Yeah, you can. I'm not physically. I can't do it. I can't. I just really, I can't. And the fucking humidity and the hot, I fucking hate it, bro. I hide in the fucking air conditioning. Tell you the truth, you know what I mean?
Hey, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
When the doctor's picking melanoma out of my skin, it's like, okay, what's the point of staying out there if it just makes them faster? So I hide from the sun also, which isn't bad. It's kind of brutal in the summer, 93 degrees.
Yeah, I used to get sunburned all the time. Fuck, you know, I avoid the sun as much as possible. That's why I always wear a ball cap. I wear a ball cap when I go out, you know, to the store, whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of that cap that the guy had on at the rally. Trump even mentioned him by name.
I know exactly what hat. I have the same fucking hat right here.
It's like a marine style.
No, it's not a marine. Let me tell you what it is. It's a fisherman's hat. Because I have one just like it.
Okay.
It's a fisherman's hat. And I know exactly the guy you're talking about.
For rain, yeah.
It's a fisherman's hat.
For rain, you said?
I think so. Because
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Got sides on it.
everyone falls to the ground, Chris. But this guy, he stands up and he's looking around and he's looking around. But right, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's a heavy set guy, but
he's a big dude. He's a big dude.
guy. I don't think
he was like, all right, what's going on? Who's good? What do we got here?
Yeah, but I don't think he's you know what? I don't fucking know really what's going on. I don't know who he is, but he just seems to be like a regular guy in the stands.
Yeah, he is.
But who knows? You know, and this is the other thing, Mitchell. I believe nothing about Republican or Democrat. That Secret Service detail. Why weren't there random Secret Service in the stands? Random people. That's how they should do it. Because there's regular citizens saying, "There's a guy on the roof. He's going to the where the fuck?" And there's no communication. The Secret Service is so bad. Thank God Trump didn't die. And what if he did? But now that he did, the investigation still needs to happen.
Have you seen the Pac-Man diagram?
No.
Okay. If you draw a big circle around the house, it becomes a Pac-Man where the mouth goes in, where the building is. That's why it's called Pac-Man. You have to draw it around the area, and it makes the big cut-in. Makes it open to Trump's in the middle, the mouth. And they left the whole mouth of the Pac-Man open, which is where the building was. Mm-hmm. And that's right where the guy walked in.
Mm-hmm. So he walked into the Pac-Man's mouth.
Basically.
You heard?
Where the piece of cheese was missing from the first piece of cheese. That's right where the guy walked in. And they left that space open. It's unbelievable. And the cops just accidentally stumbled upon it, but didn't know what to do.
Oh, Mitchell, the other thing I heard was, and I don't know if Chris heard this, and Bisay, but he did not have a ladder. He climbed up the air conditioning unit. Did you guys also hear that?
I saw it. There's a work shed also, which you can go from like 3 feet to 5 feet to up on the roof, no problem.
Well, the last thing I heard was that he had climbed up an air conditioning unit to get to the roof.
Could have done that too, but I saw this other thing, which is much easier. Boom, boom, boom.
But we could throw the ladder thing out of the window, out the door. I mean, right?
He didn't even need one.
Was there a ladder involved?
The cops went up on a ladder in the first.
He was Spider-Man. You heard?
Yeah, he did buy a ladder. He did buy a ladder that day.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He didn't need
so
it.
That's a confusing
he was Jeepers Creepers.
He
flew to the fucking top of the building. You heard?
Sorry, I'm confused.
The receipt for the ladder was in his pocket when he died.
From Home Depot. You heard?
I'm sorry, Chris.
Even Trump could have saw him. That was the funny part.
Was he carrying the ladder?
Nope. He was already up on the roof.
So how did he get rid of the ladder?
He didn't need a ladder to go up.
He put the ladder away before he ever did it because he never needed it in the end.
He left it in his car if he bought one, right?
He left the ladder.
He threw the ladder for bullets on his way to the fucking place. Fucking asshole. I'm so glad that cocksucker died. But I would have loved to have had him and interrogated him.
But he was a Republican. Why would you want him to die? Come on, man.
I wish he'd have died earlier in the day before he showed up to the event. But I would have liked to have interrogated him. You know, it's like Lee Harvey Oswald. Would have loved
what were you asking? What was your
you know what I mean?
What would be your first question to him?
To Lee Harvey Oswald?
No.
Michael. Michael.
The dude that was on the roof.
I would like to know who his friends are, where he communicates.
Michael,
you're my friend.
I'd like to know what he's doing.
Michael, he practices
at
the same place Homeland Security practices. That's where the link is. Homeland Security practices rifle.
I didn't hear that.
Homeland Security practices rifle shooting where the kid shot rifle shooting also.
Yeah, yes.
So that's where he used to.
But
That's where he used to meet with this connection that's going to be coming out.
Yes. Hi, Christine.
Hey.
So he was meeting at a playground. You said.
Welcome. Chris needs you to bail him out.
Mitchell.
Are we gonna?
Mitchell, you said he was playing at a playground. That's where they was meeting at.
Chris Cam, you a nut.
I'm just asking a question, yo.
I just don't know how y'all think a 20-year-old planned this or did this.
Exactly. Like I said, Sesame Street. Sesame Street talk tonight.
Doesn't sound right to me.
But what do you mean by that, Christine? What are you saying? You don't think he did it on his own, or what are you saying?
No.
Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Christine, I'm asking you seriously. What do you mean?
No, I don't think a 20-year-old did this. And I think that the Secret Service purposely wanted this done. Who did it? I don't know. But why was there a drone flying overhead?
No drones. No drones.
No drones.
Oh, there's not? Okay, that's good. Okay, I haven't saw it. I gotta remember, I'm still recovering for surgery, so I'm a little behind.
Which I believe, Christine, was a big, and I think you guys also would agree, was a big fault of the Secret Service. Secret Service really was fucking like standing down for some reason, and that's a question I got.
Did you notice after the shot, when they all surrounded him, his head was still right there? Anybody could have took a headshot. And if this kid was that big and that good, why didn't he take a headshot? Just ask it.
Well, what do you mean? He did shoot at the president.
He did take a headshot.
I understand that. But when the secret, after that shot, and when the Secret Service surrounded Trump to try to protect him,
right,
his head was still sticking above all those Secret Service.
Oh, after he got up and the killer, he was killed. He was killed at that point, and they knew he was killed at that point.
They didn't want to mess up. He said, "Don't mess up my hair."
There could have been other shooters. You're right.
He needed a mirror to comb his hair. Correct.
Yeah, he didn't. He said, "Don't take my hat off. Don't mess up my hair."
And a blow dryer, and said, "I need my hair done."
And the makeup, and
I don't have my Vita outside soon hairspray.
That's right. I need my hair done now.
But if we're gonna laugh, we'll laugh. But I mean, are we gonna have a serious conversation, or is it a joke? I don't know what's going on now.
Well, I think it's all a joke. How do we have a serious conversation?
I'm serious.
I was being serious, and I don't mind joking around. And I love Chris Camp, but if it's serious, it's serious. So I don't. Christine, do you not think that President Donald Trump was shot in the ear?
Dude, we were an inch away from millions of people dying. That's what's so amazing right now. An inch away. Things
a millimeter.
I'll give it the full inch, and then the world is not right now.
The world hasn't been right.
Oh, I can tell you, I'd be really off right now if things went a different way.
Well, I don't see where the world's been right.
You would be suicidal if he was dead, Mitchell?
Yeah, I said the shoes, Katrina. Get the shoes.
Being mad is no way an indication of being suicidal.
No, I'm just asking.
I have a question. What has happened to a president or former president of the United States of America should not have happened? And I don't care for Trump. Y'all know this. I don't hide it. But I really don't think people should be joking and laughing about it. And would they be the same way as if it was Biden? I'm just asking.
Christine, no president or former president should be assassinated. It's not funny. It's nothing bad. Hold on, let me just say something. As much as I don't like Biden, I would never wish the man to be killed. Okay? Because I love my country. I love my country.
Right.
It's too much for the country. It's way too much.
And what do you think is going to fix our country? Honestly.
Well, nothing's gonna fix it.
Okay, how are we going to come out of this?
But we sure don't want to sink.
No, but we have been sinking for a long time. Well,
Christine, would you agree that strong leadership would be keep America safer because we don't want a World War III?
But how? Okay.
Who told you World War III was?
Let me say this. Let me ask you this question. Let me say it differently. Would you feel more comfortable with Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Neither.
Yes.
But we have to make
nobody.
Good answer.
But we have to make a choice.
Either. This is what we did in 2020. We chose the better of the two evils.
But Christine, that's not the answer to the question. Who would you feel safer living as a leader of our country so we don't get into World War III? Would you feel more comfortable with Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Neither. I can't choose. You can reword that all you want.
Michael Bruno, who told you World War III was right around the corner?
And do you realize World War III isn't going to be like World War II and World War I?
So, Christine, so you're not going to vote, Christine?
Oh, I'm
voting. If Palestine's a country, the leader of a country was just blown up.
You can't have it your way, Michael. This ain't Burger King. You heard?
I'm voting for Trump.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Trump. You guys can say President Harris.
I respect that. I respect that.
That's not even going to vote. Okay.
I respect that. Vote for Trump.
I will vote. I may decide the day I go in to fill the ballot out who I'm voting for, but right now I don't feel safe with either one.
I'm just waiting for her to do a couple of interviews. That's
and
all.
So am I, and I'm waiting to see who.
Michael, just wait for a couple of interviews.
He picks JD Vance.
I'm voting for the future.
Pick somebody like JD Vance. I mean, who's she going to pick? And why did the governor of Pennsylvania
decide he Shapiro? Shapiro's got all the juice. I say he's got up 14 points. That's a lot. That's a lot of points.
That is.
Yeah. And Pennsylvania's a big state. So, yeah, I'd be surprised.
But I thought he pulled himself out.
I heard that, but I didn't want to come in like, oh, yeah, sure, Mitchell. Yeah. So I just left that alone because I didn't want to be like, hey, of course you're saying that.
I mean, if he did.
Nothing official.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's not.
Well, then supposedly he pulled out a long time ago then, from what I heard.
But it probably won't be official to the DNC in August.
What was a long time ago, Mitchell?
2-3 weeks ago.
5 days.
Oh.
Which in this news cycle is a long time.
Well, I don't think that he wanted it to begin with, and that's why he thought better and said, oh, hell no. But I don't think J.D. Vance is anybody. But I don't think he's going to be Trump's puppet and sit back. I think he's going to be very vocal on a lot of things. Unlike most
last time I checked, Vice President has no power.
I understand that. They don't have power until they have it.
That's correct.
So that's why I'm waiting to see. Kelly scares me because of his wife.
I don't know anything about Kelly.
Well, his wife was Gabby Gifford, the one that was shot.
Okay.
And wants guns out of the United States.
Okay,
that concerns me.
She's going to vote that way, yeah. All right.
So, picking Kelly concerns me.
Who's Kelly? I'm sorry. Who's Kelly?
Arizona. That's Arizona.
The astronaut whose wife was shot.
Michael.
Oh, that's J.D. Vance's wife?
No. That's
no. Kelly. Come on.
right, I'll look it up. I don't
Did you
know.
guys like my man J.D. Vance's checkered shirt he wore down at the border today? You see it?
No.
Oh, it was really nice checkered flannel shirt, man.
What's the significance of him wearing a checkered shirt?
It
So the
looks like
shirt,
he's
Black
right off the
so the shirt
farm.
makes him
Tarab.
qualified,
Honestly,
Mitchell.
it
The
looks
shirt
like
makes
he's
the man.
huh?
The checkered shirt makes the man to be
It
a
looks like
vice
he's off the
president.
farm. It's a very different look for a VP. Trust
Is it
me.
a flannel shirt or a checkered shirt?
It looks like a flannel checkered shirt.
Mm.
Yo, Mitchell, you know what I
But
saw
he's from that
today?
area.
I saw a video today, and it's Vance, and he's saying that he's a never Trumper. Like he was not a fan of Donald Trump.
Exactly.
We already know that. But
You guys
supposedly,
see that video?
You're late, Michael.
I
You're
was
late.
told that he came to his senses and apologized. So we're
He's
good
got to
now.
answer for himself. He's the one who believed the bullshit. He's got to answer to that.
Yeah, no, I know nothing about Vance. If I know nothing about something, I tell you. If I know nothing about it, I know nothing about it. But I really don't know who he is. I really don't know anything about the guy, and I haven't looked into it yet. You know?
No, he's not as important as who we're going to choose for president. But got to remember, something happens to our president, damn well better be looking at that VP.
Yep.
The president is the president, so we damn well be looking at the president.
Well, and I understand that, but that vice president has no control until he does.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let the media handle Kamala's list because it's long.
Oh, I know it is.
I'm
Minneapolis, California, never been to Europe. I get it.
I mean, she really was a bad prosecutor when she started, but like I say, it just keeps going on and on. But I'm gonna stay away from that.
But I have a problem. You know, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Which evil are we choosing again? And it sucks. I'm so tired of it.
It's real easy. One guy was already there, and he did okay. So what's the big deal? No biggie.
But he didn't do anything extravagant in my mind.
Well, he's being chased around by the FBI and the Democrats being charged with being with the Russians the whole time, and he still got some things done.
Can we talk about the border?
Putin's a good guy, and Kim Jong-un.
What about the border? What about the border?
See, I guess I have a difference of opinion with the border. I think we need some kind of control. I think we need reform. And I think Trump is so head set. Arrest them all. Get them all out. Deport them. Millions. Really? That's the way to solve the problem? Just asking.
Okay.
It's not a way to solve the problem.
I think it's
Christine, you brought that up, and I don't want to have the heavy hand on that. But when New York City, when the truth comes out and the dam breaks, all I'm going to say is, holy shit, these cities, Buffalo, New York City, they're what's about to explode. They're only putting them in there 30 days at a time and then throwing them out in the streets, supposedly.
And there goes our increased homeless. And I don't care if you're a citizen, not a citizen. Food, housing, clothing is important.
Christine, do you understand that it's putting a stress on the people that are already here? Homeless people, whether they're veterans, they're mentally ill. We already have our own problems, Christine.
Which the black people are getting no credit for.
We had those problems before the immigrants.
Okay, so now we want more. Now we want more problems. And the one that was in charge of the border is Kamala Harris. Failure.
I don't know.
Well, I know. I know. Failure. F. She gets an F. 8.5 million people, undocumented, came into the country, Christine. And they came out of prisons, mental hospitals. We don't know who murderers. We don't know who's in our country, Christine. Terrorists. We don't know.
So let's just send everybody back.
Thank you, Joe
8
Biden
million
and
people.
Kamala Harris. Great job.
Send 8 million people back.
Hey, Bruno, I do remember 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And everyone forgets, but she was named border czar, and now the media is pretending that they never said it. But I remember 3 years ago how I thought it was funny that they even used the word czar at the time, a Russian name. So I remember it clearly.
Who gave her that name? But who gave her that name?
It was Biden and gave it.
Joe Biden.
Joe
He
Biden.
also said
Joe
she was the
Biden.
DEI hire, but I didn't want to slam her on that. But he
Joe
said
Biden.
it's on tape.
I remember the term czar being ironic at the time.
Yes, BJ.
Because of Putin and Trump and Russia. Sure, it was ironic.
Okay, it's conspiracy theory, but yes, BJ, you are correct. Definitely, yes. And she's a total failure. And all the what do you call it? The things that Trump implemented as far as the border, they dissolved it. They took it away because
and he's gonna put it all back.
Look what happened. Total failure, Christine.
Kamala didn't have any power to do anything anyway, but that was the whole point. That was the whole point.
Right. They set her up for stupidity, but yeah.
No, she found out the root causes of immigration.
And didn't want to talk about it, right? And then, just a reminder, guys, and now I just had my second ham and egg on a tortilla. It was so awesome.
The hot sauce.
But, yeah, Texas Pete. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like Texas Pete.
Back then, they gave her that job, but she didn't really do anything with it. And then during this time, they changed the name from immigrant to migrant. And what's important for y'all just to know is how they changed the definition, because now immigrant means a real immigrant coming here to be a citizen. Migrant means temporary. So all these 10 million people are migrants. They're not immigrants. It's a joke.
What about the changing of vaccination? The definition of vaccination. What a joke.
Don't even get me. Don't even start with vaccinations tonight. I have to go to bed.
But yeah.
We do. Darn it. I slept most of the day.
I just want to say, before you change the topic to medicine, I honestly believe, listen, none of us would be. I'm a mutt, Irish, Italian, this, that, the other fucking thing. But everyone came in for a better life, right? So I get that. I totally get that. But I just believe the border being bombarded like an invasion with undocumented people. We don't know who they are. We need to document people. They need to be vetted. And I hope everyone understands that. It's for our safety. We can have terrorists from different countries coming here that want to kill us.
We've been
a lot of people around the world. A lot of people around the world hate us, ladies and gentlemen. They hate us. And they hate our freedom. So we got to be careful who we just let in the door. Okay? That's all I want to say. Thank you.
But so do you think the solution is Trump's way of rounding up 8.5 million people and sending them out of the country?
Well, there wouldn't be 8.5 million people if your friend Kamala Harris didn't let them all in.
But they're here. So Trump says he's going to round them all up and send them back?
Dude, why did they get in?
We are melting pot.
Failure. What has she accomplished? What has Kamala accomplished?
She is vice president. She isn't to accomplish anything.
But what has she accomplished, Christine?
What is any vice president
kept the border open.
What is her biggest accomplishment?
She didn't open it.
That you would say, this is why I'm voting for her. This is her biggest accomplishment. What is it?
I didn't say I was voting for her, now did I?
Willie Brown.
But I don't understand what it's going to accomplish by sending 8.5 million people back, as you said there are.
Why did they get in?
They did. You can't
Undocumented.
change it.
Christine, what do you want to do with them?
No,
You say it's so bad. What do you want to do with them?
I'm not. I don't live in New York. I don't live in one of these sanctuary cities.
All right, neither do I.
So
that's a known fact.
I-
But what do you want to do with the 10 million people, the 15 million
Well,
people?
and see, the numbers keep going up. Soon we're going to be at 50 million.
It's 30 million in the last 25 years.
Okay, and
There
in
you
the
go.
last 3 years, how many has it been?
Probably 10 million.
When Biden got sworn in, he said we can handle 2 million, and now it's 8 to 11 million. That's a quote
I'm
from
all
Biden.
for it, just in a lot lower number, like 1 million a year.
Well, and I think there does need to be a revamp, but you can't send all those people back and start over. There's got to be another solution.
Yeah, it starts with strong leadership.
What if the penalty? What if the penalty for being here is so high they go home themselves?
Even Obama said we need borders. Even Obama said we needed borders.
You do not have a country without borders. You do not have a country without
Thank you.
borders.
I love you for saying that.
What do you think
about Kamala Harris's job on the border? Failure, correct?
No, it's Biden's failure.
Okay. So here we go. So it's Biden's failure. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. I gotcha.
What
control? It's all his fault, and he retired. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
He's not competent. He's not competent for a shoplifting charge. But he can run the prison.
I know. I brought that up. He can still run our country. Are you fucking kidding me?
He can still run a country. This guy couldn't run a candy store. That guy couldn't run a candy store.
No, just give him his ice cream.
Exactly, Christine.
I would never vote for Biden. Points. I would have never voted for Biden, ever. And that's probably why they pushed him out.
Yeah,
because people would not vote for him.
Christine, would you agree that's a coup? It was a coup?
Yeah, we can agree on it.
I said that long ago.
Ooh. Are coups legal?
No, is anything legal anymore? Everything's legal.
Taking over a country legal?
Ice cream and sprinkles, they are.
And I don't eat ice cream. Maybe once a month I'll have a few bites.
Okay, nobody noticed that Biden was taller for a couple of days there? You guys didn't catch that?
I'm still dumbfounded about him not having freaking wrinkles. Okay.
Well, I saw him squinting later that night, and his face in the corner looked like it was almost going to peel off.
I know.
Yeah.
Where the hell did his wrinkles go?
That was the good-looking model of Joe Biden that night in the Oval Office for some reason.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out where the hell his wrinkles. I'm telling you,
and when he came out,
had wrinkles. He's got no wrinkles. Where
his legs were longer
go?
in my eye. I looked at him. I go, the guy has longer legs, man. And when he stood next to his wife, everybody was making lines saying, "Look how much taller he is tonight." And it's like, it's true. He's 3 inches.
I don't even watch that man.
He's 3 inches taller than her, but then the old guy came back.
I am interested in hearing what Harris does have to say. What her plan is for the first.
She's not coming out. She's gonna hide in the basement for 100 days.
Oh yeah, she's hiding.
And I know she'll start speaking at the DNC.
Okay, but that's planned. That's not taking questions.
Well, Trump just rambles.
Yeah, but he takes everybody's interview. He goes into the lion's den for an interview.
I
He
know,
goes
I
to
watched it.
CNN, and he
Well, and then
just
he
went with the 3 black girls. So he
Yeah.
goes there and takes it.
doesn't like blacks though.
Sure, he does.
What?
Jesse
Oh my God!
Jackson
You're doing a
praised
race
him in
car again, Christine? Oh my
1999
God!
for helping financing his career twice. The guy's done tons for he's done
Wait,
tons
why,
for black
Christine?
people his whole
Christine,
life.
why are you going with the race card,
I
Christine?
hear that.
Why the race card, Christine?
If I was black, that would be a race card. I'm white.
Well, you're going with the race card. Why are you doing that? What are you talking about?
Because it's like he convinces them he's good. I mean, even to the fact of
The
saying,
Trump
did you hear him?
arrangement is endless. The Trump arrangement is endless, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you hear him say how the migrants are coming in, taking jobs from black people?
Yes, for Christine. What's wrong with that? He's talking
Why
to a
would he
black
say
audience.
that?
He's talking to a black audience.
I don't think the blacks are going to be voting for. I think he's got his hand picked and.
What?
They're
Why would
taking
you, if
jobs
you're
from
talking
everyone.
to black people, you would express to them their income and their livelihood is at risk, if it is.
So where was their income and livelihood 4 years ago?
What do you
realize
mean?
a virus destroyed our country. Not physically, financially.
Okay, the China flu came to America.
Right.
What?
Right. China virus, by the way. China virus
came to America.
Well, I won't call that. But
well, you're in healthcare, so let's hear the scoop.
You think it was here first? It magically appeared here first?
Hey, Mitchell, do you remember when Trump wanted to close the airplanes from coming in from China, and the Democrats all said that was racist?
I remember.
Oh my God!
Bruno, I said something before that. When did he close? When did he stop the flights from coming in?
January.
Okay. Do you know in July and August we were dealing with the virus across the country in hospitals? Are you aware of that?
I believe that, though.
They didn't name it.
Yeah.
But we don't see flu-like symptoms that are that severe in July and August. We don't start seeing that until November, December.
So Trump closed it. Trump closed airline flights, which no one's ever done before. Okay, from China. He put the whammy on them. And in February, Nancy Pelosi was downtown San Francisco, Chinatown, saying, "It's okay, people, come outside."
You're
a
the
month
best,
later, she was mocking Trump for saying he canceled flights. This man is a dictator. The same old shit. He's a dictator, and he canceled the flights from China.
Yes.
Anybody that listened to Fauci didn't know Fauci's history, nor his wife Christine's history.
Fauci was literally the devil.
Yeah,
100%. Do you know that Fauci's wife was also like a director of the WHO? Don't you know that what this all happened?
Yeah, and do you know that with her studies, it was all self-centered and nobody else had a choice, and she put down on documentation what she felt, not what was being done and said. Her, just like they did with the HIV vaccine attempts.
Right, I could tell Fauci was squeezing Trump's nuts up on the podium during the speeches.
Why did he let him? Why did he let him?
Trump's not the doctor or infectious disease specialist.
Trump hated that fucking guy. Trump hated that fucking guy.
Yeah, Fauci. We had the whammy on Fauci. We did.
Trump hated that fucking cocksucker. Excuse my French.
But Christine, you lost the job because of what administration? Biden's?
Yep.
Okay, there it is, though. Trump wasn't coming down that heavy with this crap.
Oh, he would have.
He closed us for 2
He went
weeks.
after. Do you not remember he went after DeSantis for opening Florida?
Not really. I ran around every day.
Well, no. DeSantis closed for a very brief time period.
Correct.
Trump went after DeSantis for not keeping us closed. Why?
If he did, it wasn't that hard.
Well, I'm just telling you, he did. And then that's when he started getting a supposedly vaccination. Just saying.
I don't know about that stuff. I don't know nothing about that. Never heard of it.
Everywhere I went, Publix and Walmart was full or crowded
Everywhere I went. I had friends that would come from these northern states and we'd talk and I'm like, I don't understand the way you're living. My granddaughter came down here. We picked him up from the airport. We're sitting in the car. We decide to stop at Buc-ee's. Me and my 2 granddaughters get out of the car. All of a sudden, I see my younger granddaughter running back to the car. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I need my mask. I said, why? Is somebody sick? And you know what I told her? To make her, because New York scared the hell out of her, I told her that virus doesn't live in Florida.
Christine, are the Democrats going to go for mail-in ballots this year?
Well, have you never mailed in a ballot?
Are they going to mail out extra amounts of ballots?
They might.
Okay, you don't really want to take a guess?
I think it's going to be watched too closely. I think and I don't know about you, but I have been watching up in the counties up by me. They're already going through the machines and checking them and tagging them and locking them. I vote mail it. Well, some of the time. Now, do I think a mail-in should be an option? Yeah, I kind of do, because there's been many a times I have not been able to vote because I'm working. I can't get up, and where my precinct is at was an hour away from where I worked, and there is no way my employer.
Well, that's fine, but it's got to be done before. Things got to be done on election day.
Well, that's when they start counting them. Well, no, they start counting some.
No, they got to be done that night.
I know. I agree.
It's 2024.
Why was this the first time we weren't done on the same night? I've always stayed up watching.
Exactly, Christine.
Because the cheaters needed time to cheat.
Christine, that's the other thing, man. And Mitchell, everybody. Look, Christine, remember, you would get the election, you would hear about it like 1, 2 in the morning. You knew who the president was. Like, sure. What the fuck?
What happened this time?
I think
five states stopped counting because they needed to know the number to insert for Biden to win. See, this is what's so funny. The guy who got the most votes ever and had the best economy ever isn't running again. That's hysterical.
He's incompetent to run again, just like he's incompetent to be the president right now.
But he can't win. We all know the reason is he can't win.
He couldn't run a yogurt shop, but he's the president?
But he got all those votes, and the economy's so great. Bidenomics is so good, but he can't win.
It's a nightmare. Everyone's struggling.
That's how we know we're being lied to.
It's a nightmare.
That's how we're being lied to, and we know it.
That's a good point, Mitchell.
Yes, Mitchell. Everybody's struggling. It's a nightmare.
How many people are choosing not to work?
What the fuck does that mean?
Who's doing that?
Well, I'll give you an example. My son's baby mama, who is 24, who is in the medical field in an office, who decides to come to work when she wants to come to work, is demanding a pay increase. So instead of working her 3 or 4 days a week, she's only working 1 or 2 days a week until they pay her more.
Why don't they fire her?
Well, and this is the point it is. because Florida is an at-will employer. They could fire her, but they can't get anybody to replace her.
That's the real answer. They can't find anybody else good enough.
Why are people not wanting to work? And I guess I shouldn't complain because here I am taking the summer off because I don't want to work. I choose not to. So I get it. Why should I miss out on memories and enjoy my summer when I should have to go to work and not get a lunch break, maybe not get to go pee? So why should we work? And we've got our younger generation that feel they're worth more. Well, nobody wants to start at the bottom. I don't care if you're 40 years old or not. Haven't had a job, you need a job, they're going to pay you $13 an hour. You take the freaking job. But they don't want to. You know how many 20-year-olds don't want to really work because they don't get paid enough?
Well, they don't have a car payment then.
Yo, I'm going to the store, yeah. My bad. I've been in the back. I got people in the crib. I forgot about y'all, but have fun and chill. If somebody's trying to come up, be back in like 5 minutes. I'm going to
All
my
right,
store.
Money, we'll hold it down.
We got you.
Yeah, enjoy your food. I'm
Gotcha,
gonna drop
brother.
down.
We can argue well.
I
Chris.
came to let y'all know before I left.
Okay, Chris, are we burying bodies? I'm real good at that. I will tell you that my mouth hurts.
So, Christine, 20 years ago, you would have been all over me, flirting with me and everything. I know you would have been, Christine.
No.
Maybe?
No.
Do I need to leave the room?
I have standards.
I'm just fucking around, Christine.
I have standards, Michael. I don't think you check my boxes.
You don't say what happened?
I don't think you. I have standards. I don't think you would check my boxes.
You would have. Oh my God! You would have chained me up in the basement and kept me there if you had met me 20 years ago.
Yeah, you couldn't have handled me then.
Anyway, I was only joking around with you. Nothing serious. Just kidding around.
You couldn't have handled me though. I promise.
Listen, forget about it. You would have been like
4 boys.
On my lawn, you do the dishes. You'd have moved me in immediately. Trust me.
I don't do laundry. I don't do lawns. I don't know who you're talking to.
Christine, if you'd have seen me 20 years ago, you would have been like, Bruno or John Travolta. I'll take Bruno. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Oh, if you would have seen me 20 years ago, I was hot.
I know, Christine. You know what? It fucking sucks getting older, you know?
It does. It's all how you handle it, though.
I know. I gotcha.
Okay, I'm tired of eating pudding and applesauce and mashed potatoes.
Am I going to argue with a lady that's eating applesauce? You know what I mean?
I have to. In the long run, it'll be worth it. In about 12 to 18 weeks. And then I'll probably spend all this money and die. I'm just saying. These have pretty teeth and perky boobs. Oh.
Yo, Mitchie, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, thanks for the emails. I appreciate that.
Oh, sure thing. I was wondering if you got them.
Did you receive my email? Did you receive my email?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right.
Mitchell, are you giving them your fax?
I don't have a fax.
Other people's fax.
Okay. Just checking.
At least what's coming across my bow. So I just wanted to see if we're on the same page of what he's getting. Because I picked up a lot of new people lately, who are interesting.
I find Mitchell to be a rather smart individual who loves his country, and I wish there was more people like that. You know,
I don't question his intelligence or his love for his country. Never have.
A lot of gun experts too, though, which is interesting.
Mitchell, how many times I got to give you my email so you email me?
Yeah, I gotta
Just spam
screenshot
everybody.
it. That's what I figured out. I gotta see it and screenshot it to save
Just
it.
spam everybody.
Can you put it in the chat?
You can put it back chat maybe if he's more comfortable.
Yeah, if you put it in the back chat, I can screenshot it right
You
now.
know what? I tried to, and then all of a sudden it's asking me to like sign in. I never had to do that before.
Yeah, it always asks me to do that a lot of times.
Really?
Yep.
If you put your email in the back chat?
It makes me sign in sometimes to chat. Yeah, with the group.
It's never done that to me before ever, but let me try it. All right, try that, Mitchell, in the back.
I got it. I see it there. I'll screenshot it. Boom.
I mean, it's
You should
actually
just be able to hold it down and copy it. You know that, right? Copy link.
iPhone.
No,
not
sorry.
even.
Okay, got it. I screenshot it. So
It's not like it's even. It's not like my email is secret or something. It doesn't even matter to me. I guess. Oh, I see, Christine. You put yours too, then.
Mm-hmm. One of them. I have a few.
You know, Christine, and God, I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to put my email backstage. I'm a computer stupid. I don't even know.
Just write it. Just write your email.
I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to do it.
What's your email?
If Mitchell wants to put it back there, I would appreciate it. I don't know how to do it.
Well, as soon as you put
now I hear you.
something.com, it turns it blue. Then you hold it and you copy the link and then you put it into your email.
Christine, I know what I know and I know what I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm computer stupid, Christine. I don't know how to do it.
Would you like some chocolate pudding at 1:30 in the morning?
Listen, from you, yeah, from you, sure. I hope you're wearing like a silk bathrobe, though, or like something sexy at least, or something, you know.
I'm eating pudding.
Well, so that could be sexy if you're doing it the right way.
Oh, God.
Hi, Christine, I'm breaking your chops. Hey,
Christine, yeah, I want to break them a little more. Can you deal with the border being open another 4 years, Christine? I mean, you got to think this way also.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Be here.
I don't think if Harris came in, it would still be the border open. I think they're recognizing their downfalls and their shorts. That's just my opinion. Some of these cities, some of these states, I've realized cannot handle them. And you've got some cities and states who ship them out and don't want them. Right? So I have a really tough time in listening to what's going on in another state, kind of like the virus. I didn't understand how you people live that way up there, but y'all came down here for vacation and the virus wasn't here. So no mask or no nothing. I mean, you bringing your shit to us or what? Just asking.
They had a pretty good roadblock up there on 95. Did you see it?
Which one? When?
Coming into Florida from Georgia.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That wasn't bad.
We went took our RV out in May and didn't come back to October. We stayed in Florida because we were afraid to leave the state with Florida license plates.
I snuck back in over a small bridge because I was cutting in to hit a dispensary just for that reason, and I didn't want to get held up in that. So I crawled in over some 100-year-old suspension bridge, but it was just, about a quarter mile down the road off 95. But yeah, I busted back into Florida.
Over by Valdosta area.
Well, to avoid coming right over the
I
line,
know. Yeah.
I
know.
just a touch, just, one exit over. But yeah, it was funny
Yeah.
breaking back in to avoid that whole nightmare. 10 miles of cops and barricades.
Yeah, but that was so short-lived.
I don't know. I just caught it when I came up.
Yes, Angel, we get it. The government's fucked up. We get it. 100% we get it. And I don't think any true American doesn't love our country. I mean, I will always put my God, my family, and then my country. But that's just me. But I also have a really tough time with being a Christian nation. And yeah, I just have a tough time with it.
Right, but when everybody starts calling a man this, that, a racist, a Hitler, you're talking this, that, it's easy for a Secret Service to not do their job. It's easy for someone to pick up a rifle and think, I'm doing a good thing by getting rid of this horrible, horrible man.
A 20-year-old. A 20-year-old.
I'm telling you, he's got connections to Homeland Security where
There
he
you
practiced rifle shooting. There is a connection already linked from his phone.
Well, I want to see factual information.
And he had a Gab account. They have 700 texts from that, supposedly. We'll see if it comes true. But Israel's been called in to help bust open the phone.
But if he was so smart, why didn't he have like Proton or something too?
Well, Israel's been called in to bust through the whole phone, so we haven't gotten it all yet.
Great for Israel.
We don't know supposedly what's in there.
Hey guys, I'm hungry. Oh, I found some fruit. I found fruit. I think I can eat some fruit.
But no, he had accounts, and somebody scrubbed them clean. I know that's obvious, isn't it?
It wasn't him. So who was it?
He knew people. The same people that knew people in the Secret Service who told people not to worry so much about don't worry about him, fuck him, screw him, tired of hearing about him, okay, whatever. And it happens because they surely weren't on their game. This wasn't their A game.
I don't care who it was. And former president, this should never have happened. We know better.
Right. It doesn't matter what color the baby is. You don't let babies fall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to help bury dead bodies with Chris.
Yep.
What's your best bet? Angel, stop. You're spamming the chat. What's wrong with you? You know better.
What's Angel saying? Donna, we're all Americans, right? But why is the Secret Service such dicks? Why can't they do their job?
Why can't any agency do their job?
I mean, and it's obvious they were held back to take the shot till the guy took plenty of shots. I mean,
Well, yeah,
it's
57 minutes.
well, even when he started shooting 8 bullets or how many, 8 too many, it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't know. The world's going to hell without the handbasket, and I don't know how to stop it. I don't think any of us know how to stop it. And I think there's too much division for it to be stopped until something catastrophic happens.
There's supposed to be some institutions that are policy free. What's the word? Justice Department isn't supposed to have they're not supposed to have a preference. They're just the Justice Department. They do what's right, regardless of
No,
what
they
party.
do what they think they're right.
That's the problem.
Yeah. That's a huge problem in my world. But I'm a nobody. I'm an old woman babysitting my granddaughter tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. Taking another one to go get her hair cut. Then I got to buy a pair of shoes for the kid. That's my day. But I can't drive. Well, maybe I can. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
They've taken my gums back, and they lifted my gums, and now they're all sutured, and they had to take 2 teeth out.
Is it hurting?
Like a bitch.
Mm.
But I've been sleeping most of the day on ice, and now that I'm awake and my family's sleeping and I'm supposed to be quiet, it's like, no, what am I going to do?
You want ibuprofen?
Yeah, I just took, when I said give me 3, I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, a steroid, and another med,
Uh-huh.
and a muscle relaxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't me. Oh my God. Knock me out and probably till noon tomorrow. I ain't gonna get anything accomplished I won't get accomplished, damn it.
Somebody
I have
snoring.
things to do. Huh?
Somebody snoring.
Chris, are you sleeping on us?
Yeah, he's napping. I'm
It's just Chris.
leaving him alone.
It's just Chris. He brings me up to help bury dead bodies and then he goes to sleep on me. Figure that one. Typical man.
Well, yeah, they tripled security down here around his Mar-a-Lago. I can tell you that.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got a lot of sickos out there, and you got a lot of copycats.
Hey Mitchell, how many people do you think, how many Secret Service does Trump have or any ex-president have on a normal basis? Not talking about his maybe extra secret people, but like Secret Service.
I don't know, because that train of cars is awfully long that travels with him.
What, 10 miles it seems like?
I'm not sure who the hell could be in there, all those cars.
Well,
But like
sure
Mar-a-Lago, before 3 weeks ago, how many Secret Service, or probably no one knows, right? I mean, no one would really know, but 10?
You got the First Lady, and that's his house. 20, 30?
I'm going to say 40, 50.
They're just always around the perimeter, or what?
And inside.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, there's at least 50 there that are around the intracoastal and around the house and around the outside of the property too.
And then a couple boats out there.
Yeah, a couple of rapid fire boats are there. Yes, don't get too close. You'll get intercepted.
But
Yeah.
nobody on top of the barn next door, right?
No,
Now, who
they
knows
are.
where
They are the
where they
bar
are?
next
Who
door.
knows where they're sitting?
I don't know. This whole thing is just like, oh my God, what are we doing? And like I said, I don't know how this is going to stop. I just think it's going to be something catastrophic to stop this division and pull the American people together.
A former president got an attempted assassination, and it's
Mm,
not pulling anything together. So don't expect anything to pull
yeah.
us together.
But it caused so much division because of the division we've had.
Division over what?
Everything.
Over everybody having a job, doing well?
Who's everybody has a job doing well?
Most.
Okay.
Lower income people were doing better under Trump. That's why they're going to vote for Trump, because their lives were better.
Well, I will be honest with you. I cannot say that in all technicality.
Your future might still be better under Trump than it is
It
under Kamala.
may, but I have to look at my children's future, my grandchildren's future.
Absolutely, and they'll probably be better.
I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck on this Christian nation shit.
I know you haven't started staring at Kamala's list.
No, I've been waiting to look through it, but like I
Go
said, I've gotten a
look
little
at your
bit.
gun and say, go look at your gun
I
and have a
know.
conversation with it tonight.
Well, I know, and and especially if Kelly gets in there.
I don't know about Kelly. What's Kelly about? Oh, I got it. The assassination on her. Yeah. Okay, but she's still vice president. She won't have this much power.
To become the czar of taking her.
You know, I did this too with plenty of liberal friends. North Korea was going to start a nuclear war. Trump's going to do it. You know, I sat there waited 3 years till I said, you know, and it's like a year. So now, of course, you're not satisfied because, you know, now you stole an election.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a nuclear war in the beginning. It's all going to be cyber. It's going to cripple our entire United States.
It could.
I think it will. And then what?
Well, we have a lot of assets to work with if used correctly. We still feed people. We feed people.
I know we feed people.
And they know that.
Feed people.
They know that. It's true.
I'm so tired of worrying about other countries, though.
They can't eat rifles and bullets and tanks. They can't eat that.
No, they can't make money by making bullets that can't be used. So what the hell? Right?
I didn't catch your last one before I agree with
it. They can't make money making bullets when you don't have guns.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's why. They'll be too big of a fight for taking our 2A away. That's just my opinion.
Have you looked over Biden's hostage deal?
I heard about it, but no.
There's a lot of details, so I didn't really dive into it. Did you hear about the 9/11 people getting jail instead of life?
Nobody's life anymore.
Did you hear that? I wonder who was so sparing that they couldn't keep the death penalty for those individuals. Do you want to close Gitmo since that's hot on the table now?
We're gonna leave the J6ers in jail.
Oh hell, and not if they're just average citizens who got fucked up.
That went into our White House.
Well, you know who did from Buffalo, our own auditor.
Yeah, well, you do also know that we have a lot of people in Florida that did.
Yeah, a lot of cops walked in with their weapons too in D.C.
And you don't think that's illegal? You don't think they belong?
It is illegal. It is illegal.
And you don't. And you think Trump should pardon?
I don't know who's in jail. I want to see if it's the guys with helmets on or regular dudes who they track down for no good reason.
Well,
like
they
what's
have
our
tracked
auditor?
down.
Erie County got nailed for no reason at all, just for walking through the Capitol, just
But
like
he
I
shouldn't
would
have
have
been
been
in the
doing.
Capitol.
But you came along and the door was open an hour
Doesn't matter. It was still.
But
closed.
that's City Hall. You can walk
It was
in there.
closed on that day. They closed it on the day of confirming the ballots.
What day was that?
January 6th, when they counted the ballots.
I don't know if it was a weekday, but that building is supposed to be open normally.
Except every year, every time there's a presidential election.
Hundreds of people walked through that building not even knowing.
And thousands didn't.
Thousands didn't. Thousands of people broke in?
No, thousands of people didn't even walk in.
Okay, true. But if I went up there, I would have walked through the building. If I came along,
signs that says it's closed.
I saw cops waving people in also. I hate to say it.
You had a minimum amount of cops. What were they supposed to do?
No, they were waving people towards. They picked up the barricades and they were waving people towards. They come this way. It was clear as day. You can rewind the tape still. It's confusion on my part why they walked the guy with the headdress right down into the well of the Senate. They escorted him down there. They wanted him in there. Okay.
So you're talking about January 6th, obviously.
Of course. Yes.
And I'm sorry, I had to do something really quick. Now, I knew exactly what you guys were talking about just by hearing what Mitchell was saying. And yes, there was officers waving people in. It's on video. It's on video.
How do you go to jail?
The video does not lie.
How do you go to jail after an officer waves you in towards the door that's now open?
Christine, did you say you? Because I'm late to this. Did you say you didn't see that, or does she not acknowledge that?
I'm waiting for her to answer.
Oh, because they were definitely waving them in.
Sorry, I was muted. I was answering you. No, I did see that. Sorry. No, I did see that. I was opening up a fudge bar.
So, Christine, you saw them waving them in, right?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we agree on some things, I guess,
Somebody told that cop, wave him in, because cops don't do anything like that without permission.
Now, Mitchell, this is the thing I want to see if Christine will agree on with us or whoever on the chat and the panel. President at the time, President Donald Trump, asked Pelosi to provide security for that exact reason. National Guard, I forget how many troops he wanted to deploy, but she said no. She said no. Would you agree, Christine?
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you. I love you, Christine. I love you.
Only when I agree with you. Only when I agree with you.
Well, no, at least you do acknowledge that.
That was part of the wave them in, just like the Pac-Man defense for Trump by the Secret Service.
Did they wave them? But did they wave them in because they were over inundated with people knowing they didn't have the National Guard?
It's on video. It's up to your interpretation. It's on video. It's up to your interpretation.
That's my point. It's up all
this guy was sitting there smiling, enjoying, saying, come this way.
Look at the video. Yeah, I seen the
He
video. Look at
probably
this.
wanted to be the one walking in.
And you know when Ashley Babbitt was shot,
Okay, we're
there
not
were
going to agree
police
on that.
officers 4 feet away from her on that
Mm-hmm.
wall, right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Thank you,
They,
thank you, Mitchell. Nobody talks about her anymore.
oh no, and why did he have to shoot? Nobody speaks about that either.
Why
What
did
case
she
did I
have to
mention?
go
Sorry,
through a
I missed
window?
it.
If the
Who did you
doors
guys
were
talk about?
open, why did she have to go through the window?
Who are you talking about? What's the name?
Well, she was breaking the window, Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt.
She was
Why?
breaking in.
Right.
Right, she was breaking in the Capitol.
What she did was wrong.
Oh,
Right.
I know who you're talking about.
And he decided to shoot her.
I know who you're talking about. Nah, yes, I know who you're talking about.
Which there's a lot of other things to do than to shoot.
With that
Yeah.
many
And
people
did
there?
that guy get arrested and charged with murder?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No.
Oh, disgusting.
Because the January 6th people were all bad.
Why were they trying to get through?
What a
In a
joke.
closed
The Trump
door,
arrangement.
closed
The
window.
Trump arrangement.
Because
really
some
runs
of the people there were really bad, and those are the
Mm-hmm.
ones they wanted to make sure to let in, so they could say, "Look at what happened." Just more government shit. See, with me, it's always the FBI that is the problem. Nobody else goes there. I always have a problem with the FBI because they do this shit. The Secret Service, same
How
difference to
can you
me at this
trust the
point.
FBI with the way they've acted over the last 4 years?
Well, they're trying to put Trump in jail, so how can they investigate somebody shooting him now?
You can't trust the FBI. You cannot trust the FBI.
It's a laugh. You want to put me in jail, but you're really going to go out and catch the guy trying to kill me?
And the FBI were in bed with the fucking Clintons. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Every politician's in bed with every politician.
But it's bad, Christine. The FBI, in the Biden administration, Joe doesn't know how to tie his own fucking shoes. But you know, they took the FBI and used them to like charge Donald Trump with this and that. And yeah, it's all nonsense. When Joe Biden actually committed crimes, he's compromised. He took bribes from all over the goddamn place. Him and his son. Bribes.
Christine also agrees. How can he be president when he can't be anything else? Though I'll give you that. It is ridiculous. It's like, look, give us President Harris. At least be legitimate.
But she's a dummy, guys. She is a dummy. Christine, please. You know she's a dummy.
She has her moments.
You really would want her to be the person, the leader of the United States?
As of right now, like I said, I don't want either one of them.
I understand, but we got to make a choice at some point. And Trump is the guy in the Republican Party.
We'll see.
And Kamala's biggest accomplishment is a huge failure at the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this was a good fast one by the Democrats because she has no votes.
Yes.
And it's 100 days before the election, and she just comes in clean as a whistle.
That's why I love you.
Out of nowhere.
Yes.
It's a great play. I got to give them credit.
It is. And Mitchell, I think it was a total setup from the beginning. They knew.
Well, they always had the card in their suit pocket. They just were waiting to play it.
I honestly thought it would have been about 2 years into it.
They could have done it then also.
That's when I thought they would have.
Because he's even a video of Biden. Biden says, if something happens, I'll just say this and that. And then Kamala, he actually says it. This guy is so dumb. He kept telling the secrets, but people weren't listening.
Kamala could have actually served 2 years and then plus 2 terms. Legally.
Yes.
No problem.
Yep.
I think Obama was really running the show from behind the scenes with Joey B.
Jill liked it also. Who's kidding who? The plane, the
Right.
dinner service every night, the butlers and the maids. Oh, baby.
But what do you think Trump's going to do in 4 years when he doesn't get to run again?
Go play golf.
Well, first of all, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win.
No, after he's done. Isn't that what you're saying, Christine?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
So
After he
20,
serves 4
28,
years, he goes and
28.
plays golf.
I think he lives his life. I think he lives his life. Christine, I got to say,
He is
I
rich.
think Trump has it made. He's got a lot of money. He could just be not bothered. The cable bill is paid. The light bill is paid. They're delivering oil to the house. Everything is fine over there.
Well, why does he want to do what
He
he's
would have
doing
been
now?
okay.
Other than his
Christine,
area?
you know Saudi Arabia wants a Trump Tower? They ordered
Uh-huh.
one.
I heard that.
He's gonna go build that. You know, he's got things to do.
Trump
Right.
did amazing things towards making the Middle East safer.
Why are we not making the United States safer?
Well, of course, that's on the ticket too. And we need Trump. We need
Why
Trump.
wasn't it safe
Biden
before
doesn't
when
care.
he was
That's what
running
Trump
for
said
4
the
years?
Iron Dome is. That's to strengthen the United States to start putting those anti-rocket systems on our coast now.
Christine, look at California. It's a fucking dumpster. Look at New York. It's a fucking shit show.
Okay, how did it get that way?
Democrats.
Okay, how'd the Democrats get in
San
position?
Francisco is ruined. I'll throw it right on the table.
Ruined.
They
It's been
ruined
ruined
San
for
Francisco.
That's
years.
Kamala
And
Harris.
Kamala started part of that.
Yes, that's Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi. They destroyed California.
And you know what, Christine? I've been tickling Newsom out there. You guys have been throwing out 2025 and the homeless. You guys aren't hitting home Newsom at all. It's hypocritical. He's a Democrat, and you're giving him a free pass on cleaning out the homeless.
You know why he's cleaning out the homeless, right?
Well, yeah, he must have to.
The Supreme Court made it legal.
That doesn't okay, but why is he the only one doing it?
It's the governor.
No other governors are doing it.
Well, that's not true. You don't think it's happening in Florida?
I haven't heard of anybody else but Newsom doing it.
Well, that's because it's not our governor doing it. It's our.
Have you straight up? Have you heard of anybody else doing it?
Kentucky is.
But Sierra's doing it?
No. Again, I don't know why Newsom's name, he wanted his name connected with it when it's normally the mayors and the city council people that are doing this and the police.
Yeah, well, Newsom ordered San Francisco to be.
I know, but I just find that odd. Don't you find that odd he did it?
The governor?
Yeah.
I don't know, governor or mayor, how that power works. I know you have to.
Mayors can do that.
I know
Individual
there's a separate.
counties can.
But you definitely want if the mayor always wants the governor's help.
Maybe she didn't want to take the downfall.
So yeah, I guess we have the same question. Why did Gavin be the heavy on that?
Because that makes no sense to me, honestly.
Well, if he does a good job, then he gets the credit, though. So there, that works.
Did you not see it blowing up in his face, though?
No, because it's from what I hear, it's really, really bad. So if you clean it up and you get the urine and stuff off the street, you'll get credit for making it the city better. You will. You can walk on the streets now. It doesn't smell like urine. You will get the credit.
And how long do you think that's going to last?
Well, you got to get a better economy.
Okay.
Yep.
So
which means you got to get tax-free industrial zones, which means you got to do the hocus pocus shit that Trump knows about, but nobody's doing now.
You're out of the deal.
That's what it comes down to. You got to shake, rattle, and roll these areas so that there's more jobs for people, so they steal less. I mean, I know I'm just talking, but it
Who's
does come down
taking
to
who's
money.
taking the jobs?
Anybody who's willing to work honestly.
And how many
Christine,
of the homeless people?
Christine, would you agree that the streets are, oh, I don't know where you live, I have no clue, but you're in Florida, right? We're in Florida, but would you agree in New York and stuff, the streets are just not safe? It's a really crazy things that they're proposing with these criminals and bad people, and
Well,
they
the
give them
area
anything.
I go to, 6 months ago, 4 months ago, it was inundated with homeless. You
New
couldn't walk
York
in with
City is a
the
time
But
bomb.
homeless are not the problem.
the smell of
Listen,
Manhattan is a
feces
time
and
bomb.
urine.
no. Homelessness is being caused by this administration.
Manhattan is a
homelessness
ticking time
before.
bomb from the border. It
We had
shouldn't be
homelessness
happening.
The failure of the Biden administration. We're all struggling. This homelessness, and that we're gonna fault the homeless.
Michael, those people are here, and a lot of them are registered to vote already. Don't kid yourself. They're
They
here
get
for.
driver's licenses and everything.
They can do anything to vote. It's really easy. Okay.
And Mitchell, I want to say this. And Christine is not a dumb lady. She's smart. So you got to understand, there are, I believe, people that do not like our country that are coming in. Yeah, there's people that want a new life, and I get that. I totally get it. I love them. I get that.
No, we're getting murdered. We're getting murderers.
But there are people that don't like our country and want to hurt us.
We're getting bad criminals.
Okay,
Yes.
so here's my question, because I've heard Trump say this over and over and over and over. Has he given any statistics?
You know, family keeps quoting that country, Honduras or El Salvador. This guy's got no crime. He's got nobody killed. He's correct. He's correct. You Google it. He sent all his people here. That's why no one has been killed. He sent all the shit here.
Oh, and yes.
Exactly. And
maybe
now
he didn't send. Maybe they chose to come here.
Yeah, jail or go to America.
That's what's going on, Christine. They're emptying the mental hospitals, the prisons, and sending them.
It's an easy choice. Why do we need to keep these people in jail and feed them?
Well, you don't have to tell me that. When I worked in Daytona, whenever they had a special event,
that's killing people.
Whenever they had a special event in Daytona, they rounded up all the homeless and told them to go to jail or the hospital. Guess where they chose?
The hospital.
Yeah. And almost every homeless has a medical issue that we got to address. Because that's the law.
But what does that mean, though? What does that mean with the 8.5 million people that have crossed the border unvetted?
Well, because I don't have 8.5 million here. And I'm just trying to point out that this has been going on the way they...
in your backyard. Kamala Harris is a failure. The Biden administration is a failure. Why would you vote for a nightmare again? Well, you said you wouldn't vote for either one, which is another weird, I don't know, get it. But I love you. But I don't get that.
There are other people to vote for.
Okay, you're going to vote for Kennedy?
Maybe.
All right, well, if you do, you do. That's your right. And that's why we live in America. Mm-hmm. But I just, the Biden administration has been an absolute failure. Kamala Harris actually was a big part, maybe the biggest, of the cover-up of Joe Biden.
She can't get out of the cover-up. No, sir.
His wife was the biggest cover-up, and his medical doctor was the biggest cover-up.
That too. Yes, Christine, yes. His wife is complicit as well. She's evil. To let her husband, she knows the guy is fucking like that.
Right, but only one person is running for president.
She deserves to be charged.
President Harris needs to answer questions first.
Oh my God, I've never agreed with Christine so much in my life. Absolutely, Christine.
I'm not one way or the other right now. I've told you this over and over.
Look, I love you being honest and truthful, because she is, I think, complicit. She's evil. Why would she knows the guy ain't up for the job.
She was going to drag Joe around the country on a plane for the next 4 months.
But then he just keeps getting COVID, so that solved that problem.
Right.
Every time he's supposed to go somewhere, he has COVID.
Weekend at Bernie's didn't last long.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's, exactly. And this isn't about I like Trump. Listen, we all know Biden was a mess and is a mess. And how he even got elected, I don't fucking know. But it got worse and worse and worse as time went on. And I think the Democrats actually set him up when they
where are your stopgaps in your states, though?
What's that?
Where are your stopgaps in your states, though? New York wanted to be a sanctuary city. So if somebody wants to be a sanctuary city, what are you going to do with them? You're going to send them there.
I didn't vote for New York to be a sanctuary city.
No, but your elected officials
and when declaring yourself a sanctuary city isn't really brilliant.
No, it's pretty stupid.
There you go.
And Kamala Harris was a big proponent of that sanctuary city shit.
You know, you
expected
what?
Harris was a big proponent of the sanctuary city bullshit, Christine. She's a radical leftist.
Where is your governor stopping it?
Stopping what?
The sanctuary cities. Why did they agree to it?
My governor's not that bad.
Well, neither is mine. But don't we have the same governor?
Yes.
Well, at the time it was Cuomo, I think. That fucking idiot.
Cuomo, yeah.
Wasn't it Cuomo in New York?
Yeah, I forget what.
Yeah, but that maniac, he's gone too. But yeah, I don't know everything about everything.
Cuomo's coming. He's coming back. Cuomo, mark my words. He's coming back.
It is, Barbara. It's something that's been going on for years. It's not new.
Hey, Christine, off topic. How is your son? He broke his collarbone?
Yes.
Was he playing football or something?
He's playing flag football. Wednesday nights he plays flag football.
Flag football isn't tackle. So how did he?
Yeah, that's
these are
really
adults.
bad.
These are adult competitive men.
So he was hit.
Do what?
He was hit by another football player.
Yes.
But I thought that doesn't happen in flag football.
Sidelined it by another football player who didn't see him. Just purposely did it.
Oh, how is he doing?
Who knows? He's gonna drive me batty.
Is he in a sling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my son's football team. It's coming. Here's my son's football team.
Now, was the collarbone actually snapped or just fractured?
Oh, yeah. No, it snapped. It's the same
God.
one. It's the same one that he did in high school too. He'll be out for probably 12 weeks of work.
Oh, I see the picture. Okay, I'm not sure which guy he is, but nice. Now,
he's
so that's
the handsome one.
Yeah.
He's the handsome one.
In the middle?
Yeah.
The bottom row, middle? Okay.
Yeah, he's my handsome one.
Very nice, Christine.
He's my handsome one.
No, that's like he must have had surgery to like the screws and all that shit, right?
He's got to go to orthopedic this week.
Well, they gotta somehow like screw it together or whatever they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bone graft, maybe. I don't know. Now he's in fear he's going to lose his job because he hasn't been at his job for a year, but he does have short-term disability.
But that's like months, and that's got to be 6 months of recovery for that. I mean, more.
Yeah, it depends. But his employer's not going to let him. They'll end up terminating
no more
him.
fucking football. No more football, I guess, for a while. You know
That's
what
what
I
I
mean?
told him. They told me he needs to sell his motorcycle too. He's got one of those little crotch rockets. He needs stuff. Stop feeling like he's invincible, considering he is a father of a 2-year-old. And that 2-year-old depends on him because her mom is worthless.
Hopefully, he can perform his duties at work. You know, with the collarbone issue.
My chiropractor stopped playing soccer,
Mm-hmm.
for that reason, and hey, self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm. But see, my son rides one of those little crutch rockets too with his group of buddies. So
There's
that's,
risk reward to everything.
I know it. He hasn't developed what risk you're actually going to take. So maybe after this time, it'll wake his ass up. Is money back yet? Because I got to get going, guys. I'm tired.
Oh, it was nice talking to you, Christine.
You too. You guys all have a good night.
All right,
Handle
Yeah,
Christine. Feel
handle
better.
it till money comes back.
Feel better.
Christine, good
Yes.
hearing from you. I'm out of here too. Bruno, Mitchell, good chat tonight. I liked it.
All right,
Yeah.
B-Say.
Good
Bye,
seeing
guys.
you, BJ.
Yeah, of course. I hope to catch up with you guys soon.
Bye.
Okay, brother. Always nice hearing from you.
I'm falling asleep in bed right now, so I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. I can't fight it anymore. But Bruno, really good hanging with you. And Chris is sleeping, I guess. But Mitchell too. You got my email. I hope to hear from you, and then I'll get Bruno's email later, maybe.
All
Yeah,
right,
sure.
B-Say.
So, man, if I didn't have to be up in the morning, I'd just get a cup of coffee. But I think I am gonna go to bed.
Yeah,
But
my sleep's upside down, so that's why I'm up. But yeah,
that's all right. You guys have a good night, and we'll catch you soon, man.
All right, boss. Good hanging with you.
Yeah,
Nice
you guys too. For real, it was great. See ya.
you
All
too,
right.
brother. All right, Mitchell. I don't know what's going on, but Chris, I don't know if Chris Cab's watching sheep jump over a fence right now. But you there, Chris?
He's sleeping good.
He's sleeping. That's gotta be the worst avatar I ever saw in my life. What a dummy.
He loves it.
Yeah, good talking to you, Mitchell, man. I swear to God, when my brain don't work, you always kick in, bro. You know everything. So I love when you when you jump in. But the
Cool.
January 6th thing is so many conspiracy theories that aren't true and all that bullshit.
The January 6th thing is interesting because they rounded up people to make a point. The feds, and I'd like to see who's in jail there, because a lot of them should probably be let out. I mean, either way, some of them have been there 4 years.
Yeah, I know that's another aspect of the whole thing.
But it's pretty long sentence, 4 years.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And when somebody just said, though, well, actually, it was Trump. He said, which I got really pissed off at, too. They spray painted Hamas red stuff all over our statues, and nobody got charged last week. So he's like, what's the difference between them and the January 6th people? And it's like, true.
Oh, I didn't even hear. I've been watching. Where did that happen?
Well, it was first of all, you were right the other day when you said Kamala dissed Ben Bibi. She went to a frat party speaking engagement instead of going to Congress. You were right.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. Just to back up on that. I caught that the other day. I said, Michael was actually right on that fact that she went somewhere else instead of being in front in Congress with Netanyahu.
Oh yes. That is true. And you know why? Because she's too stupid. She's too dumb. And she would have looked stupid. She would have looked a fool because she's a dummy. And and when when I tell you, when she does that laughing and that ha ha ha, that's because she's got nothing to say of substance, my friend. She's dumb.
Well, she got to hide now because they're looking to get her on the interviews or the
Yeah,
fake interviews. So we'll just have to see.
she'll be crushed. She'll be crushed. She's stupid. She's too stupid. So they're gonna hide her for sure. They're definitely gonna hide her. And
I know.
Trump could do an interview like standing on it, like
Well, no. Here's the deal. Everything that Google hid and took away and actually hid, just like Facebook already got caught hiding the Trump photo from the assassination, and they admitted shadow banning it. But shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, they already took all the stuff offline that they just took off the last week. The media hid everything, but Trump has it all, so he's just gonna start taking it out. He's like, we've got everything already, so he's gonna come out with all the articles that they just deleted, and just keep.
As far as what? I'm trying to understand. What are you talking about?
All of her failures.
Oh, her failures. Yeah.
There's no way you can find something that says she's the border czar right now. They took it all down.
But I clearly remember Joe Biden saying she is the border czar.
You're right, but they took it all down. Google is just taking this shit offline.
And that's why the news is very manipulative. You can't really trust what you're watching. I mean, I watch Fox News, but you still gotta, decipher what you're listening to. And
yeah,
they both do it. MSNBC is a joke. All that shit's a joke. Rachel Maddow, that fucking lady, I don't even know how she has a show anymore. Whoopi Goldberg, The View, and those fucking ass clowns. I don't know how they have a show anymore.
This is gonna be my last point with you, but it's been real good. Someone said it costs a family $50 to go to McDonald's now because of inflation, and Whoopi Goldberg said that's McDonald's fault. They're overcharging people. And I'm like, it's hard to believe they keep saying that, and it's true. When you go to McDonald's with a family, it probably is over $50, and people stay home. It's a lot cheaper.
Imagine having a show, Whoopi, Sonny, but nobody's happy.
You want to know something?
But nobody's happy.
Sonny's real angry now.
But nobody's happy.
I've been watching these narrated shows, and it's like, why is Sonny so angry? And yes, Sonny's just killing these guests. And it's like, yeah, Sonny's real angry. I wonder why. If everything's so good in the polls, why is Sonny so angry?
Oh, Sonny, she's very disgruntled. I haven't watched the show because I got enough fucking brain damage. I don't need no fucking more watching that fucking nonsense.
I catch the clips because she'd be really happy if she believed Kamala was winning.
But
she's really bitter, and it's like, why are you so bitter?
And I hate to use the word racist, but I find like they're kind of racist. Sonny and the Whoopi and ABC7 took Roseanne, the greatest show on the planet, off the air.
Yeah,
they said Roseanne was a racist, but then they got this fucking maniacs, Joy and Sonny and the fucking other freak and the other freakazoid.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
Roseanne was a big mistake, letting everybody else say what they say.
I loved Roseanne. That was the greatest show on. I like a lot of TV shows growing up as a kid, but the Roseanne was great. Stupid. ABC7 are idiots.
Donald Trump brought his grandchild up on the convention out of nowhere. The kid wanted to speak, so they let him speak. And she's like, "My grandpa." Whoopi got up the next day, mad as a motherfucker. Also, don't believe that crap. Don't let them humanize Trump. He's evil, motherfucker. they don't want to. Don't believe his granddaughter. He's an evil motherfucker. It's like, wow, Whoopi, you got problems.
Yeah, Whoopi.
They won't let it go. It's evil. Somehow Trump is just so evil to them.
Yeah, it's Trump derangement. It's Trump derangement.
I just read, like I said, I just watched this clip of Jesse Jackson, the Reverend, saying, "Thank you, Donald Trump, for backing my campaign twice when I couldn't get financing other places. Donald Trump got me financing." And you could, I could send it to you, and you'd be like, "Holy shit!"
I never saw that, but I believe it. And when people say Trump is a racist, it's like so annoying because he is not.
Well,
and Biden, on the other hand, is a racist, total racist. So it's just
yeah, he says things.
Listen, he was rubbing elbows and shoulders with fucking Ku Klux Klan members.
Oh, no doubt
David
there.
Duke, yeah,
no doubt.
So it's stupid, and Biden, people don't want to hear it. He is compromised. He took bribes, Mitchell. You're aware of from different countries, Ukraine, here, there, everywhere. Even had a prosecutor.
And that's where the FBI once again lets him get away with crimes.
Yes, and the FBI is complicit in the cover-up.
Yep.
And they also, the Biden administration weaponized the FBI to attack, and the government to attack Trump. Which those charges are all 34 charges. I think that shit's getting dropped.
It is, or it goes to the Supreme Court, which means Trump goes into office either way if he wins the election, which he will. Right. They can't prove him guilty. It's a flawed. I could really nail it shut because they used evidence which has now been termed to have immunity. So how can you use evidence in a trial which is immune? That means the jury can't see it, but you showed it to them. Therefore, there's a mistrial there.
Yeah, there's jury misconduct.
Well, there's judge misconduct too, for letting the stuff with immunity in. Shouldn't have been a trial anyhow because the judge's daughter works for the DNC and she's been making millions off raising money off Trump going to jail.
Mitchell, the fact that it was even brought to trial is ridiculous.
I know. This was a scam, heavy-handed government trial.
And Mitchell, this was a woman that ran. She ran on saying, "I'm going to get Trump."
I know. I'm surprised more people don't really get
because they're not following
about that for those reasons. It's like, oh, wait a minute. What about First Amendment auditing? And you guys say Trump's trying to take away our rights when he cites the Constitution all the time.
Right.
So I wonder, but
it's what scares me, Mitchell, because I'd be shocked and saddened if stupidity wins the ball game again, because we cannot live in retarded days like this.
Honestly, I watched a clip today. This guy was speaking another language to these people that obviously were immigrants. They all admitted they were registered at work, okay, in another language. And I've always feared them also because they're here for a reason. So I fear the illegals, voting. It's real simple. They come out 10 million. Who knows how they vote? They're not being polled. Nobody's polling the illegals. So that's my fear.
Mitchell, if I go to a voting poll, I have to give my address, show your license, and the whole 9 yards. So don't these people have to do the same thing as well?
I agree with you. Same here. Not in some states, but then in some states you can get a driver's license after you get one piece of paper by being illegal. Someone was saying that's how they're Uber driving. because they can get a driver's license. So once an illegal gets a driver's license, now they're working for Uber. So obviously they can get a driver's license in a
Well,
lot of states.
Mitchell, I got no problem with that. If someone comes to this country to make a better life for themselves, I got no problem with that. That's great.
Well,
That's great.
Neither do I. But once you get a driver's license, you can vote.
Well, yeah. So I have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But they're getting if there's people that wait for years. At least that's how it used to be, to get into the country, and they get vetted and the whole 9 yards. But if you got people just jumping the fence, we don't know who the fuck they are. They could be terrorists. They could be fucking committed 100 fucking serial killers. We don't know who the fuck is coming in here. There are nice people, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there are bad people coming in, and we don't know who the fuck they are. And now they're in a neighborhood near you. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
I might be hyping it, but probably not that much. Picture 5 Venezuelan gang members coming out of a hotel in the city with guns, getting on their mopeds, 5 guys, 5 guns, and doing anything they want.
Yeah, it's like Brazil. It's like fucking Brazil all over.
They can always go back to their country if they could sneak back. So what's the big fear? If I'm, like I say, I'm pushing it, but it's out there. You're here illegally.
What, Mitchell? What's up with the moped bullshit in New York City? What's going on with that?
Well, that's how you do crimes. That's where they say the crimes are coming.
But how are they purchasing these mopeds? Are they just buying them brand new and just doing crimes?
That I wonder about also. I wonder that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a city guy. I would like to talk to someone from New York City to see if they know about it. Quinn, he's on the chat. Somebody. What's going on with the moped shit?
The chief of New York says they're always chasing someone on a moped. That's up 200% now. So it seems like, okay, that's the weapon of choice, the AR-15, if you know what I mean. Is everyone uses that? Unfortunately, now they use the moped. You can grab a woman's pocketbook and jump on a moped. 2 guys on a moped, no problem.
Yeah. And Mitchell, unfortunately, this is a culture that comes out of. I've seen a million videos out of Brazil, and everyone on a moped are fucking criminals.
Forget it. In Brazil, I watched it when the Olympics were there. The little kids run right up to you and aggressively do anything to grab it from you. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
and people from Venezuela have no more food once they get here, and they're broke, and then the cartel got them here, and now they have. All of a sudden, they're in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and they're hungry. That's not good.
And I'm conflicted, Mitchell, because I really do feel people come to this country for a better life and want to just work and be good people. And I believe there are those people. Unfortunately, the Biden administration has opened up borders to the cartels. It's a big business.
Yeah, we can handle people coming in, but we can't handle a ton at once.
But the Biden administration almost invited them in. Quinn!
He did. Quinn, what's happening, my man?
Welcome, Quinn.
What's good, fellas? Good morning.
Well, good morning, Quinn. Yeah, nice to see you, bro. Very nice to see you.
Welcome to the
nice
show.
to see you too. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, people are gonna come into America legally or illegally. They've been doing it forever. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way you really can police a border that long. Because the shit goes to, like, how many states? 4? It goes from California.
Quinn, respectfully, the amount coming in undocumented was considerably less when Trump was president. And then when the Biden administration came in, they removed all the policies that Trump had put in place. And we got overwhelmed, 8.5 million people since the Biden administration.
Yeah. But number one, right? when it comes to statistics and news, you always have to take it with a grain of salt because the news. A lot of times, the news will put out false information, and if you live your life believing anything that the news says, you're never gonna you're never gonna find out truth. You have to really dig for truth.
Yeah, but
If you if,
Quinn, you said there was no way to actually stop them, but we actually did. We actually did. And there was policies in place where they had to stay in Mexico and this, that, and the other thing. So we actually did have policies in place that did stop the overwhelming amount of invasion.
yeah, but what I'm saying is you're never going to stop all of it. No way.
No,
The Mexican-U.S. border goes through 4 states: Texas, Arizona, California, and New Mexico.
Yes.
There's no way you can police that successfully.
Right. They're always going to have a 40-foot ladder. There's no question about that.
Yeah, them motherfuckers will come underground. Especially when you're dealing with the cartel. The cartel is powerful. They have fucking trillions of dollars, and they do what they want. The Mexican government. You're talking about a government that is nothing like the American government. The American government is corrupt, but the Mexican government is ultra violent and corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
true.
I agree with that.
They kill politicians that don't do what they want to do. A lot of the politicians out there are run by the fucking cartels. They're in cahoots with them. It's a real big mess at the end of the day. And people are gonna come into America and living scared of people coming in, and it's just no way to live your life worrying about all the time. Are they gonna come in? Are they gonna? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We better, in my opinion, get.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, I believe and I love that people want to come to America to start a new life and be productive citizens and be great members of society. And there are those people. I just feel there are a lot of problems with the cartels and fentanyl. You understand? You know I'm talking about. The fentanyl bullshit is nonsense. Do you believe the fentanyl nonsense? Well, let me ask you a 2-part question, Quinn, and I'm glad you're here. The fentanyl, what do you think about that? And also, don't you think that if we complete the wall, we should have a wall?
No, because if you build a wall, they're just going to put holes in it, come over it, go under it. Like, that's just a waste of money. And how long of a wall are you going to do? The Great Wall of Mexico? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's only going to take us $2 billion though to finish it.
But that's $2 billion we could focus on, American citizens. Listen. At the end of the day, we live in this country of waste, right? The tax-paying citizens, right, of America pay something like I don't know, it's like $100 billion a year just in lawsuits for police. Like police that kill people, beat people, and they get found guilty in court, and then the fucking citizens got to pay that debt. You know what I'm saying? So we could save $100 billion right there. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a country that for some reason, it has no problem with debt over bullshit and waste and gluttony. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really gonna get serious, let's get serious. Let's really focus on America. Let's focus on our citizens. Let's focus on making sure people are making good money in America legally, that there's jobs for people, that people are safe. And when I say safe, I mean safe from road police as well, because look, Trump is running on one of his policies. He's going to give immunity to police, right? Most police already have immunity. How much more immunity can you give them? And would it be right for a cop like Grayson, the guy that killed Sonia Moore, to have immunity after he just murdered a woman in cold blood?
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Quinn, I'm listen. My heart is. That lady did nothing wrong.
The police union up there isn't standing behind him either. They're saying lock him up. His own police union made the right decision.
Conversation, but I'm gonna say, if Money 420 is up there, change my fucking thing. It says Team Paranoid. Change that, bro. That's not cool. I don't know why you did that to me, I don't appreciate it. If you would change it, I'd be grateful. Thank you. Okay, I don't find it funny, so please change that. Thank you, sir.
So, but anyway,
Yeah.
like I said, man, let's focus on America, man. A lot of what the news does and what a lot of these politicians do is they create hysteria. Don't never believe the news, man. If you want truth, look for it. Go find it. Don't.
420. Can you change that?
Hold on, give me a second, Bruno. That definitely wasn't me. That might have been somewhere else that you joined, but it definitely wasn't me.
Yeah, no. Okay, thank you, sir.
Let's see if I know how to change that, but I got you.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I'm sorry.
What up,
I'm drinking, so I'm chilling back. I'm letting people up, but salute to y'all for pulling up.
But the media is bought and controlled by corporate America, people who run the world. So they can put whatever they want on the TV screen, and if you believe it, that's on you. You got to dig for truth. You got to read. You got to look. You got to find. 100% uncut truth is fucking hard to attain. So don't believe everything that the news puts out there. And I personally have seen with my own two eyes the newspaper print false stories about people, lie. I was in a program, right? And the program was open from 9 a.m. to like 11 o'clock, let's say, right? Excuse me, from 7 to 11, right? So there was a big K2 situation going on. Not one person in the program smoked K2, sold K2, but when they printed the story, they ran it as the program had a lot to do with the K2 being bought and sold in the area, and it was fucking a bold-faced lie. So don't believe everything the fucking the newspaper puts out or the media puts out. What's up?
Thank you
for those three guys in Kansas City or up that way that they was snorting coke and they went outside after the football game because they were hot and they died. You with me on that? It was like
I don't know what you're talking about, but fill me in.
Well, they were snorting coke and they got warm after the football game and they all went back in the backyard to sit on the couch to cool down and they all died. They all died.
Right.
They had fentanyl in their coke. That used to not happen as much as it does now, the way I see it, and that's what freaks me out.
Well, look, Mitchell, coming from a person that's been around that shit his whole life, been around drugs, been in prison, actively used drugs, sold drugs. Those are isolated incidents. No fucking drug dealer is going to want to kill his customers. That was isolated. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying? As far as the fentanyl, to answer what Bruno was saying, China produces a lot of fentanyl. China and Mexico are like the two biggest fentanyl producers right now. You know what I'm saying? But China produces a lot of that shit.
Right.
So, listen, at the end of the day, there's problems in the world.
Quinn, would you agree that it does come in through the border?
It comes in through all types of ways because, like I said, China makes a majority of it.
But they're bringing it into the border, though. They're carrying it they're carrying it,
Listen, let me ask you something, Bruno. Has there ever been a time in your 50-something years on this earth where drugs have not been readily available 24 hours, 7 days a week? Name me one time.
I don't. Well, it's a kind of tough question because I never did heroin or cocaine or anything like that.
Right, but what I'm saying is, have you ever seen a time in history where drugs are not readily fucking available in mass abundance in neighborhoods?
They are. But I think we are at a point in our country where it's a nightmare with the southern border.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. You ain't gonna stop drugs. It's not gonna happen.
No, never.
No, I get that. And thank God they made weed legal. But the heroin and the cocaine. But listen, the fentanyl.
Quinn, we were talking about the jail guys from jail getting let out down there and just getting a walk and coming into the USA.
Yeah, it's another problem.
It shouldn't be that easy.
No, because look, at the end of the day, man, listen, you want to protect your citizens. You want people to be safe. You know what I'm saying? But it's not an easy thing because you just can't give anybody a gun either. Look what happens when you give certain people guns. You know what I'm saying? They just go fucking crazy. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just not an easy job, man. And worrying to death and going crazy, and that's not the answer. The answer, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The answer is people coming together. But it's hard to do that, man. People are worried about what race this person is, what fucking religion he is, what he's better than me, I'm better than him, all types of petty bullshit, and it prevents unity at the end of the day. Let me check this out, right? If you look at a panel, and any given day, the panel on Eli's fan, shout out to Eli, people will be arguing left and right. And all the times that they're fucking loving each other, yes. But it's hard to get people to be on the same page all the time, loving each other, working for a common ground. And it's, like I said, man, when you have all these things that divide us, it makes it hard, man. I'm all for it. But you have to be open-minded. You can't worry about petty bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You can't let anger take control of your fucking mind to the point where violence comes in or severe aggression comes in. It's not easy at the end of the day. Some people have mental illness. There's all types of shit that come into play. Drug addiction, it's prejudice. So, like I said, man, I'm all for America being the fucking best America it can be. I'm all for that. If there was a way I could make it happen, I sign up in a fucking New York Minute.
Yeah.
I'm all for that, man. I don't deal in racism. I try to help as many people as I can. Whenever I can. I don't deny anybody anything. I don't even if I don't like you. If you're hungry, I'll feed you.
Hey, Chris,
yeah, what you gonna say?
I'm on a panel I'm usually on a People's Podcast TV. That's where I mainly am. So, I mean, how could you be a race? Unless you got to be brain damaged to be racist and be on a panel. You got Spanish people, black people, white people, everybody, different countries, everybody. So, if anyone's
I love Eli's channel, man. I think it's a great channel.
I know you do, man. I think it's a great.
I support it. You know what I'm saying? I think Eli's a great person. I think all these auditors are doing fucking. They put their lives on the line. Anytime you come in contact with a police officer, you can be shot, tased, beat, killed.
Amen.
Yep.
They put their life and their freedom on the line for us. And anytime I thank them, I always make sure to point that out. I thank you for putting your life and your freedom on the line for our freedom, for our rights at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of, even in the auditor community, you gotta, dudes, you can't be up there making a video where you are abusive to police that haven't done anything to you, and just so you can get fucking views. That fucks it up for dudes that are really trying to make the world a better place for us. You know what I'm saying? The auditor community, like any place else, has its dickheads in it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but I don't watch those. I wouldn't even watch those guys. I watch two different guys. I watch Eli the People's Guy, and I watch Good Guy Activism. And it's only two guys I watch.
Yeah.
And
I watch a few of them. I watch James Freeman. There's a good video with James Freeman. He just got the cop just did some sucker shit to him, man. Real foul shit. I support James Freeman. I support what's my man? Amanda Set Press. I support Long
Island.
Yeah.
That's
the guy.
Yeah, that's it's called oh god, now I'm gonna say it wrong. Amagansett
Press.
Yeah,
the guy with his son. I support Long Island Audits. I support Bay Area Transparency. I support my man Chuck Bronson. I've been fucking with this community for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I support the ones that I know really are trying to make a what my man Brian from Here's the Deal. I support him. Just the dudes that are trying to. I shout to Good Guy Activism. I subscribe to his channel. I hit the like button when I see one of his videos.
Yeah.
I support the people that I think that really are putting their life on the line for us. Everybody don't gotta agree with each other. I would love to see them all get along more better, but I can't force that into happening. I could just put it in the air and hope. because we stronger together.
When I first started watching, it was well. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to Zay TV. By the way, that's Eli's.
Shout out to Zay TV.
He's doing his
That's
thing.
the homie.
Thing too. But yeah,
homie.
Quinn, when I first started watching this, I was just a guy on my laptop, and I would watch Cass, Easy, Eli, Brooklyn, GGA, and I would watch these guys together doing things, So just a fan, bro. You want to call me a fan, a subscriber, a supporter, whatever you want to call it. But I was a fan, and I was watching the shit, and I loved it. And I the soap opera bullshit, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I do my best not to get involved in it because, like I said, I was just a fan. So, but I agree with a lot of everything you're saying. I agree with a lot of shit you're saying.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a fan.
It's amazing. These guys were all tight a year ago.
Yes, absolutely.
It's amazing. You go look at the old videos and you go, well, what happened? What's going on?
And I wish
they were all,
but Activism and Eli are just my go-to guys when I want to watch. Eli is very entertaining. He's very entertaining. You know that. He's got the entertainment aspect to it, and educating people on public photography. And something else you said, Glenn, the police interaction. Look at this poor lady, Sonia Massey. Just disgusting. She did nothing wrong. I'm not going to get into the whole thing because I watched it and I will never watch the video again because it's heartbreaking. But I know what I saw. I watched the video. That's the other thing. You got to watch a video a few times, folks, before you really know what you're looking at. Don't make a video after watching it once. You need to watch it maybe 3 or 4 times. But anyway, now I lost my train of thought, Glenn. The floor's yours.
Talking about Good Guy and Eli and Eli's
But the police interaction is where I was going. And you had mentioned it. You don't know what these cops are gonna do. You just don't know if you're dealing with a maniac or someone who's like, oh, he's public photography. All right, well, he's not breaking the law. Go back inside, leave him alone. He's not public. Or you're gonna get a guy that's like, let me see you, an ID junkie. Get the fucking ID junkie,
Yeah, I mean, it's like crack to them.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's why a policy like immunity for police is bad. It's not a good look. There's no way that can come into effect. They already have enough immunity. They get away with fucking murder as is. You know what I'm saying? But then that's why I'm voting against Trump. For the first time, I'm going to vote since 1992.
Quinn, I'm going to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
You be willing to say who you would vote for at the election was tomorrow?
Well, I will have to vote for Kamala.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not going to waste my vote on somebody who's not going to win. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you vote for a guy that's not going to win, it's just a wasted vote for somebody that, you like better than the guy that's going to win if you don't vote for them.
I honestly think Trump is going to win. I do, Quinn.
He has a good chance. I think the shooting really helped him.
The shooting helped him. You crazy you're the funniest motherfucker I ever met in my life.
It's true, though. It helped him in popularity.
Yo, Mitchell, did you hear that shit? The shooting helped him.
I really do.
Not that much. Everybody's pretty much dug in from the last 8 years. Well, a lot of people are dug in with their opinion.
Yeah, but I just think that it increases popularity a little bit. I don't think it was bad for him.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, but I mean, he came a millimeter away from dying. You do know that, Quinn.
Yeah, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He's alive, so I think that him surviving that shooting is beneficial. It's a tragedy. It's sad that a person died from it. I wish I could bring the person back. But I think when, especially when he raised his fist and said fight, I think that boosted, his popularity a little bit.
I
You know?
agree. Of course, I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. That's Trump for you. You know, he knows how
Mm-hmm.
to. He's not he's not a stranger to the camera. You know.
Mm-mm. You know, I ain't mad at him though. They try to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right.
He should fucking want to fight if somebody's trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
And
don't have a problem with Trump.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't really get into that bullshit. But I gotta tell you, Mitchell and Quinn, what the Chris? But what the fuck? Were the Secret Service sleeping? This guy was running along a roof. What the fuck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What the
They're
fuck?
chewing that.
They
They're
were
chewing that lady
intent.
out. The
They
leader,
were.
the leader of the Secret Service. They're giving her the business right now. She's out of here.
No, she's done. She's cooked.
She's gonna be in Alaska shoveling snow.
She's gonna be.
She's been working at Subway. Straight up.
shoveling snow.
Hey, yo, look, let me get out of here, man. I gotta go take care of some business. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys. God
All
bless you.
right,
I'll be in the
Quinn.
chat.
Pleasure to talk
Salute.
to you.
You're the man.
Always. Always.
God bless you, bro. I love fucking Quinn Mitchell. That guy's the best.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best, man. Quinn is great. He's always over on the People's Podcast TV in the chat saying the funniest fucking shit on the planet. Right or wrong, bro?
All true.
Oh my God. Quinn can be fucking right for Saturday Night Live. Quinn is hilarious, dude. He's a funny motherfucker. And I respect him, but he is a funny motherfucker. So, thanks 420 for fixing that thing. I don't know who the fuck put that shit up on my whatever it is, but appreciate you 420. Thank
Yeah,
you.
somebody always gets your avatar somehow.
Yeah, you know what? I think. Oh yeah, those two fucking homos, maybe that I went on. I didn't want to say their name. The two fucking retards over there jerking each other off. You go on their channel, and you feel like you're breaking up a fucking phone call. I mean, nobody's watching the fucking show, and they're the fucking idiots. But anyway,
What, the guys with beards?
one calls himself a Tinkleberry, and the other one calls himself a Finkel or something. They're fucking two homos. Two fucking homos.
They like to play with your stuff. That's funny.
Exactly. Anyway, fucking freaks. One guy looks like he died 6 months ago, but nobody told him. And then he's a fucking fag, half a fag. But that's all right. I know that's not politically correct to say, but they are a couple of homos. But I said for the comedy value. Remember back in the day when comedians could actually say jokes?
Yeah. At a point, you could say anything.
Right. I mean, these days they would have had Richard Pryor, George Carlin doing fucking years in prison. You know what I mean?
Everybody got upset about everything.
Right.
But some guys could still say anything they want.
I saw something from Money 420, but I wasn't sure what he meant when he meant. Thank you to everyone for pulling up. I got someone controlling StreamYards for people to come up. Oh, maybe I don't know what that means. You got someone bringing people up, I guess. That's what you mean.
I'm just gonna cut out and catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Good talking to you, Mitchell.
All right, boss. All right, everybody in the chat, peace out.
Later, Mitchell.